Okay, hello everyone. Just give me a second to get fully set up, because as you know, I'm never ready for the start of a stream. But also, today, it is Sunday, so we're gonna be playing more Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations. We're starting a new case, which I'm actually really excited about, because I believe, as far as I remember, which admittedly is not the best metric, but as far as I remember, um, when I played this game on my own on 3DS, I got to, like, I think this is about the farthest I've ever gotten in this game. So everything from this point on is 100% new to me. So it's gonna be really interesting. I have no idea where it's gonna go, who it's gonna bring. Um, but I'm excited. I'm excited to find out. Also, if you were there during my last stream, kind of at the end, I was experiencing this weird issue with my computer. Sorry. I was experiencing this weird issue with my computer where I it was constantly making the disconnect noise, like Windows was. And I was so confused as to what it could mean. And I said I'd look into it because I didn't have the time during stream, but I've looked into it, and as far as I can tell, it stopped doing that when I disconnected my Stream Deck, which, on the one hand, is very nice that, you know, it's nice that it's not my computer being faulty, but it also sucks that my Stream Deck is now kind of dead. I'm gonna do what I can to salvage it, but either way, I might have to do some sort of, like, fundraiser for a Stream Deck. So, yeah, not the best time. Hi, son, good to see you. Yeah, my last stream, I went on break to get some food and water, and I came back, and my computer kept going like diddle, 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 like every second. And as it seems, I've been exploring what it could be. Oh, you remember? That's right. That's right. Um, it seems like it's my Stream Deck because I unplugged it and it stopped making the noise. So I'm a bit concerned. I would be very upset if my Stream Deck was faulty. I can't really afford a new Stream Deck, so I mean, it's better than having to try and afford a new computer, but still not great. We're gonna boot up the Ace Attorney trilogy. And then I'm gonna have to, like, manually swap between screens now. Like a peasant. No, it's not that my Stream Deck was making noise. Also, hi, Game Howlers. It was that my computer was constantly making the disconnect noise, and in the device manager, like, it would keep refreshing, and then the only thing that was going wrong said HID compliant device, which tells you nothing. So I didn't know what it was, and so I was experimenting, and as it turns out, unplugging my Stream Deck has gotten it to stop. So I'm gonna have to see what I can do. A USB, maybe? I mean, I would hope not, but also maybe. I don't know. Since the Stream Deck can't be hooked up to a hub, I would be concerned. That's enough. This court sees no reason to prolong the trial. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. Experimenting, yeah. I was worried it was my computer messing up, and I would have been devastated. The victim was alone at his table when he drank for that poisoned cup of coffee. No, you're wrong. I know what I saw. I saw. What? Phoenix? Oh man, he's the real kill. What? Phoenix poisoned him? No. Why won't anyone wouldn't believe me. Well, I'd say that pretty much wraps this case up, wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? The court finds the defendant guilty. You're excited. Boot to the head. Yeah. And to my faithful lawyer, Phoenix Wright, I leave a boot to the head. The start of a new year always makes me feel like I can take on the whole world. I bet it does, Maya. So, I've decided that our resolution should be Zvari, take on the world. Sorry, I was gonna say take on the new world. Take on the new world order. What do you think? Sure, whatever, Maya. I think that you've had more than enough mistletoe cake. Mistletoe cake? That sounds disgusting. Wait, you start? I didn't start over. Never. You gotta eat a lot of cake during New Year's. It's practically a tradition. Like watching the fireworks on TV or playing a board game. Hey, pal. Oh no. Detective Gumshoe. Happy New Year, Detective. Likewise. Now listen up, Wright. I wanna... Here's to another fruitful year of lawyer-police cooperation. Yeah, me too. Alright, pal. You've got some explaining to... You got a holiday present for me, Detective? What? Well, here, have this. It's nothing much, but... Yay, thanks! Look, pal, we need to have a talk. Take a seat. Hey, what about Pearly? You haven't forgotten her present. Maya? No, yes, no. Are you doing this on purpose? I guess I busted. How did you like my first practical joke of the year? Very funny, pal. Let's see how funny you think it is when I show you this. What is it? A magazine? Those still exist? Hey, Sans, good to see you. Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict. Defense attorney Wright trounced? Excuse me, what? Trounced? Let me see that. Defense attorney gave an almost childishly amateur performance yesterday. What the heck is this? It's a report, pal, about you. Listen to this. Mr. Wright must take full responsibility for the ruling in the case. Well, and don't tell me you don't remember anything about it. But I don't remember anything about it. When was this issue from anyway? December of last year, which makes it last month. Which makes it old news, you mean? But I wasn't involved in a poisoning case in December. Oh, have we got an imposter? Is it sus? Yeah, also, how's everyone doing today? I'm sorry, I've been rude, I've been amiss. If it wasn't you, pal, then that leaves only one possibility. No way, you don't mean... A phony Phoenix? A phony Nick? This must be Gumshoe's idea of a joke. Guess he's starting off the year with 1-2. You ruined that? Well, you know. I played Linus 2. I did see that you went live, and I'm sorry I wasn't able to join. I didn't like Paladin's Quest. I admit, that's actually something I'm not very knowledgeable about. Can you educate me, Sans? Oh, I want to get Switch Sports. God, there's so many games I want to get. I just can't afford anything. So what are you gonna do about it, pal? What do you mean, what am I gonna do about it? Well, it's your fault that the judge found the defendant guilty in this case. They're very idiosyncratic RPGs. Oh, really? That's interesting. It's a workout. I bet it is. It looked like a lot of fun, but, I mean, it always is, isn't it? I think I'm just a basic bitch. My fault. How do you figure that? Because the Phoenix Wright is super famous now, maybe only sort of. Yeah, see what happens when you hotshot get too full of yourselves. I didn't do anything wrong, at least not that I can remember. want boxing in it. I'm sure boxing is like the next sport they have lined up. Because they're gonna add golf in the first update, if I remember correctly. And then they're gonna probably do boxing. Yeah, golf and fall. And that means taking the case back to court. Got it.
Sounds like we've got our first case in the new year. Let's tackle it with gusto.
I don't know. The judge already issued a guilty verdict once in this case. It's not going to be easy to get it overturned. Also, doesn't that violate the double jeopardy concept from the last case? Oh, baseball. Yeah, you know what? Either baseball or boxing. That would make a lot of sense.
This resolution's gonna have to wait until next year.
So you're taking the case, right? Good. I'm gonna head over to the courthouse then. After that, I'll go back to the precinct. Drop by if you need something, okay, pal? Okay. Do you think that this game cares about lore continuity? Yes! Yes, I do. Is it so wrong? Is it so wrong to care? I guess people are starting to know the name Phoenix Wright. If a client entrusted a case to me based on my reputation, I guess I am kind of responsible. But why would someone want to impersonate me? What sort of guy would do that? Is it, what's his name, Godot? Godot? Is this the, like, dark past that he's referring to?
So, what's our first move?
I guess we go down to the detention center and talk.
Wait a second, Nick. This person is behind bars because of you. Whoever it is isn't going to be jumping at the chance to meet you, right?
Hey, let's get one thing straight. It wasn't me. It was a fake me that did this.
I wonder if he looks exactly like you. You're phony, Zin Ihop.
What? I hope not. Ugh. What kind of name for him? Nix. Phoenix. Okay, I see. Corn, good to see you. Hello.
Ah, Nick, I've got it.
You're gonna ask whether I've got a twin brother. The answer's no.
Spoil sport.
I mean, he knows Maya well enough. I looked into Godot a bit, and God, it's Godot? Okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay, well, Godot. Hey, Godot, old pal. How's your son? Jesus, was it? What do you mean?
I mean, he was really worked up. Like a guy who's just found out he's going to be a dad or something.
I guess that would be worrisome. Yeah, Phoenix backwards. I misunderstood.
Maybe he's got strong feelings for you, Nick.
Considering how we interact, I seriously doubt that, Maya.
Well, if he wasn't nervous because of you, then maybe it's because of our new guilty client.
Raven! Hi! Aw. Adorable. Criminal Affairs Department.
It's been ages since we came down to the precinct, huh, Nick?
We had to read Waiting for Godot in high school? Really? Looks like Gumshoe isn't around.
He's got it so easy leaving everyone else to do the work.
No, he's out there somewhere. My bet is on the courthouse. He's probably trying to arrange the retrial of this case. But you can't. You can't do that. You can appeal, but, like, that means going to a higher court. I'm in sleep lurk. I hope that... Oh, yeah, that's totally okay. I've heard Waiting for Godot is pretty funny. I don't know. This is the first I've heard of it.
Guess that means we should go to the detention center and chat with our killer, huh?
Or, chat with our killer, huh? After being convicted without a fair trial, I'm not sure killer is the right label. Oh, no.
This is so nerve-wracking, waiting to meet our new client. Just wonder what kind of person you tricked and got found guilty.
Keep it down, Maya. That kind of talk could ruin me. What? How could you, Mr. Wright? How could you do this to me?
They put me in solitary. I haven't been able to stop crying.
Aren't you?
Yes, I am. I'm utterly let down.
Are you? Don't pretend. I don't even know what voice to give this girl. Listen to my English friends and show. Aw. Have a good sleep, Raven. It's Maggie, remember? Maggie Bird. Bird? Bird. Maggie Bird. Ah. High-pitched bird noise. Yes. She's accused of murdering her lover. He was a cop too. I remember that trial. What are you doing in here? Didn't I get you acquit? Oh, sure, very funny. Look at that fifth-rate defense job. You come here and start making jokes. You better hurry up and tell her what happened, Nick. What the fuck? Sorry. I just hit my pop filter. I'm gonna be lurking myself playing Ghost of Tsushima. Nice. I need to get a PS5 so I can play it, because I don't have the PS4 version.
Oh, I see.
So that's where we stand right now.
I'm sorry you've been caught up in another murder. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures.
I remember her saying the exact same thing last time. But I don't mind. What's one more disaster in my life? It's very positive of you. At least now the real Mr. Wright is here with me. I won't let the world keep me down, sir.
So, how come you're dressed like that, Maggie? Last year you looked so sharp in that police uniform.
Well, I was fired after killing someone.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay, I don't mind one bit. I enjoyed killing. I enjoyed watching the life drain from his eyes. I think it was time for me to move on.
So, what do you do now?
In the second act of The Life of Maggie Bird, I'm playing the role of a witness. A waitress. Yes, in a French restaurant. This is a small place, but it's quite fashionable. My charming smile and shapely figure came through for me. I don't know if that's a good thing to say.
And the owner, Mr. Armstrong, hired me straight away, sir.
You got into this mess straight away, right?
Yeah, you could put it that way. The whole mess started on the 3rd of last month, and it happened at Tribulations. Tribulations? Yes, it's a restaurant where good service and a friendly smile are always included. Oh. There were 2 men at the table both drinking coffee.
And then... God, this is so weird.
The men slipped some poison into the victim's cup. The victim just took one sip and was gasping for air. I was shocked I passed out. Hey, hold on there, Maggie.
What?
You keep calling the guy the victim. Didn't you know the guy who was killed?
Not at all. I'd never even seen the guy before.
Oh.
I wouldn't have had a motive to kill him then, I guess.
And the other man,
The killer, you saw him, right?
of course, a good waitress must be attentive to the clientele.
So you saw the killer, but you were found guilty of the crime anyway? How come?
You tell me, Mr. Wright.
Ack. My phony. I can get a description. You know, GOG, I was going to say Good Old Games, but it doesn't stand for that anymore. GOG, just put up a modern port of a game that I loved as a kid, but, could never, own because I couldn't find a place to buy it, and also it was for Windows, and I didn't have Windows PC as a kid.
So if you saw the murderer, you were still convicted? Because no one else saw. Saw what? The other man. The one who put the poison in the victim's coffee. Everyone testified that way. Mr. Armstrong, the customer, everyone. The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole time.
But how's that possible?
I don't know, but nobody, not one person, would believe me. Sir, even Phoenix Wright, my one last hope for a fair trial, failed me. What a pathetic defense. My granny could have done a better job.
Look, that wasn't me, okay?
And then, I found something a bit incriminating in my apron pocket. What? A small bottle of poison.
What?
What? Poison? It was in your pocket? Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. The killer must have slipped the poison in my pocket when I was unconscious. And no one else
saw this other guy.
No, sir. That's what everyone said. But I don't see how they could have missed him. He had spiky hair and a stupid face.
Revolt was for you what Sonic Adventure 2 and Halo 2 was for me, the game I could never... Yes, yeah, exactly. That is exactly it. I remember it was the game I most associated with you for quite a while. It was like, if I'm going to your house, we're playing Revolt. And I'm so happy to finally own it. Own it on PC, that is.
I was the one who took the coffee to the two men.
Oh? And what was your impression of them?
Well, when I first saw them, I thought they might be in the music industry. In music? How come? Well, one of them had some sort of earpiece and emo musician's look about him.
Wow. Rude.
And the other had a sample CD. There was a sample CD on the table, sir. An earpiece? A sample CD, huh? Did you get a look at the CD at all? It had a band's name written on it. I think it was MC something. Must have been MC Hammer? Hammer? I don't know, must not have been important. They must have been preparing for their debut, I guess.
So it was a band CD, maybe a promo disc?
Maybe it was MC Screwdriver.
Get serious, Maya. Would you buy the CD of a group named that? It's a killer game. You should stream it. I really have been thinking about it. It's so brutally tough, though.
What was the name of that group again? MC Hacksaw? No, MC Hammer? And what about the killer? What did he look like? Well, I don't really remember. Only that he was a young man, well built like the victim, really.
Well, you're worthless. Oh, no. Interesting. Oh, you know what? Kelsey! MC Habanero. MC Jack in the Box.
That badge, is it real?
Of course it's real.
That's what they all say, but I've been duped before. Give it to me for a sec.
Ah, chomp.
She bit into it.
Gonna run Chow Butter Nation. Are you gonna go to Italy? But also, bye! Thank you for coming! I appreciate it.
And I left a few teeth marks, too.
I can see that.
I just wish I could remember if that means it's real or fake.
Gee, thanks. Said it was real. Oh, yeah, I need to ask you about this.
Hey, this article's about my case.
Can you tell me anything about the guy who was pretending to be me?
Yes, sir. It was the morning after I'd been arrested. I met you in the visitor's room here. You were wearing one of your super sharp suits.
Me?
Yes, you, Mr. Wright.
Arg.
Hey, Maggie, was my evil double I am there, too? No, I don't remember a phony you, Maya. Oh, it would have been so cool. But then you got really worked up and passionate. I'm gonna get you cleared of this crime, you said.
Okay, I get the picture, but you've met me in person before. How come you didn't realize that guy wasn't the real me?
I guess, looking back now, it was a little strange.
Only a little.
Okay, you were a bit taller than normal, and you looked a bit shady. And your voice was a bit weird. Oh, and you had this kind of funny accent, and...
So the guy was nothing like me then.
But you had your spiky hair and blue suit.
Is that all it takes for someone to impersonate me? I mean, yeah. You don't really have that many other distinct features.
How about everyone else in the courtroom, like the judge and the observers? Didn't they realize he was an imposter? Everyone had these big question marks on their faces. It seemed that no one wanted to say anything, sir. This case just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Mr. Wright, do you think it's possible to get a retrial?
No. No, it's not legal. Court ruled in the absence of a genuine defense attorney. So you should be able to get a retrial. I mean, you'd have to prove that that person wasn't a real defense attorney.
Do you think we'll win next time, sir? My life has been a full course meal of bad luck, complete with a defeat for dessert. Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor.
What? And you lived?
I've been on all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. I even landed a phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused of murder.
But
I will survive because Benny always lives to fight another day. And one day I'll find it. You just wait and see. I'll find that one single moment of good luck.
except for the last trial when you won. So that was good luck.
Zinifov is really gonna pay for this.
I can't pronounce his name.
You're staring at me.
Me like that for? But Maya's right. She does need a hug. I don't know, I'm pretty sure Phoenix is left pretty... Oh, you know what? That is a good point, Korn. To use my name and get an innocent girl convicted, better watch out.
We'll find him, don't you worry. We'll get Zinihop for you. Thank you. I'll tell you where Tribulations is then.
Yes, the restaurant where the murder took place.
Yes, sir. Here you go. Please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi. Sure. All right, Nick. Let's go to check out its food.
Sends Maggie hugs. Yes. Tribulations. Oh. Wasn't this already the setting for a case? It's more like smell. What's with the suffocating scent of flowers in here? Then again, girls like that sort of thing, right? Am I right?
Actually, I'm not all that into it. No one's coming to see us. Maybe there's no one here.
Don't be silly, Maya. This is a restaurant and it's open for business. Hello, is anyone there? I don't believe it. There really isn't anyone here.
Perfect, let's get intrusive. If there's no one here, we can take anything we want.
Yeah, I suppose we can. Let's go steal some food. Oh, whoops. I do not like his face. There's something wrong with that. Hello, newspaper.
It's a rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French. They're all fancy.
Sorry, is that the chef from Don... I haven't played Danganronpa, I don't know. Sorry, Maya is a criminal. She is a criminal. Absolutely. Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic sometime, huh, Maya?
Yeah, I guess I could. It's in my acolyte. I'm always in my acolyte clothes, aren't I? It'd be fun to wear some normal clothes every now and then.
There's something stuffed behind the rack.
Looks like a sports paper to me. Hey, and look at this. Someone scribbled a doodle on one of the pages.
Oh? MC Bomber? Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros.
$100,000, maybe?
Sometimes. Yeah, exactly. Wonder what MC Bomber is supposed to be. It's from December 3rd. This paper's from the day of the poisoning.
What?
MC Bomber. I can't believe that. Yo, what's up? I'm MC Stabbed a Dude. How you all doing tonight? I'm sorry.
It's a rack full of fashion and they're all in French.
Why don't you try that? Yeah, we heard that. MC Bomber. It's a restaurant's front entrance. There's a sign hanging on the door written in French. Probably says open or closed. That is indeed what ferme means. Must be one or the other, I just don't know which since I don't know Jacques about French.
Look at the little trinkets tucked away in here.
Bet Mr. Armstrong collected all these personally.
Let's see.
Let's see, a bouquet of some potpourri, and look, a fine bone china cups. Trying to read too fast. Here's MC Stabbed a Dude in the hizzy. Yeah, MC Bob-omb. Yes.
I never knew you were so clever.
Come on, Maya, this is common knowledge. Any Joe Schmo knows this one. Or cultured, that was what it was.
Look, it's one of those magical boxes that spits out money.
You know, you're the only person who would ever describe a cash register in that way. Okay. Examined everything on this side, I think. He was a victim. Bob-omb. Yeah, you know, I feel bad for Bob-ombs. They give their entire life just to try and injure Mario. Wow, it's beautiful winter wonderland out there.
Really? Cool, I love snow, let me see. Huh? It's not white, it's not even snowing.
Got you, I was only kidding, Maya.
Nah, there are lies that are okay to tell and lies that definitely aren't.
All I did was tell an itty-bitty white lie about non-existent white snow. This restaurant has partitions that separate the table. You're seated at a table, you can only see the tables to your left or right. This table's set nicely, it just needs a customer.
What do you think about this flower? Or what do you think this flower is, Nick?
Let's see. Well, it doesn't look like it's a tulip, it's not a sunflower, I don't think. It's definitely not a sunflower.
Duh, even I could have told you that.
The only thing... Well, those are the only kinds of flowers I know. Dang nabbit, I'm a lawyer, not a botanist. I'm not a flowers person. I'm the flowers boy. I'm the one who smells. This must be the table where the murder occurred.
I guess so, with all this police tape around it.
And that stain must be from the poison coffee. Don't go licking the tablecloth, okay, Maya?
Why would I lick it? I'm not a cat, you know.
I can't picture you doing just that. That is a good question. Is that really everything? There's gotta be something I'm missing. These roses look pretty suspicious. Okay, well, I guess we got everything. Maybe we should go back to the Criminal Affairs Department. Since we got no new... Oh, wait, did we get new evidence? We got this.
a sports paper. Let's see. Did Gutson Braun manage to defend his heavyweight title?
Sorry, Maggie, that paper is actually a month old. It's from the day of the murder.
And Gutson got knocked out yesterday, I'm afraid. Oh no, I bet tons of money on him.
I found this paper in the magazine rack at Tribulations.
Really? That's strange. Tribulations doesn't get newspapers. Mr. Armstrong says he's not really fond of them. Then maybe one of the customers left it behind?
No, it flew in there itself. Anyway, I want you to take a look at this. What I want you to take a look at is this scribbling.
Aha, that's it, sir. MC Bomber. That was the name written on the CD.
Just as I thought. Wait, was that Mask to Mask?
I guess it really was the MC Screwdriver after all, huh? So that 100,000 must be a down payment for the record deal. Am I right? If someone gave me 100,000, I'd sing for sure.
Fuck, if I got even $1,000, I would do... You know what, we're not talking about that, never mind. No, I would do a lot for $1,000. Okay, Maya. So if the sample CD was on the victim's tape, that means this newspaper may have belonged to the victim. Hey, Ice Dragon, good to see you. Thank you, I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you have an awesome day too. I appreciate you coming to say hi. And, yeah, I hope you have a good one. That means this newspaper may have belonged to the victim.
You're right.
Or it could have been the murderer. Which would make more sense.
So the victim left this behind on the day of the murder, huh? I think we better step up the investigation, don't you, Nick?
Tell us what you would do for $1,000. I would do a backflip. On stream. In a bikini. I don't know. I don't know what I would do, but I would do something. I'd love to see that. Are you sure? I don't think anyone would. Goes to clip that. No. Oh la la, bonjour. Welcome to La Tribulations.
Oh, hello?
What happened to Maya? She's frozen stiff. I'm not comfortable. I'm really uncomfortable with this. You are way too forward. This is already very uncomfortable. Your reaction is everything. Oh no. Game Hours, can you post that in the clip, in the shadow clip section of my Discord? I will take a look at it, it's just I try not to do it during stream. Bienvenue, welcome to my petite restaurante. Another clip. Put a shirt on this man. Seriously, put a paper bag as well, Jesus.
Huh? B Avenue?
Oh no, my petite cheveux. What the fuck? What was with his eyes? He has demon eyes, what the fuck? I don't like that. Oh god, no. Oh no. How bad I wanted to do a silly French boy. Oh god. Look at this face. Like a kitten rejected by his own mother. Are you fatigued, no? Alors, you need this. An aromatic bath melange of La Neroli and La Rose. My personal recommendation. Oh god. This is taking a very hard left. This demon the devil is an intense French chef. You know, that you're probably right.
You think I need what?
Oui, oui, just add a couple drops of this mixture to the bathwater and voila! Soothe your body and mind. It's simply fantastic.
Really?
Et voilà, monsieur. Who, me? Look at that face, like a puppy rejected by life itself. You are fatigued, no? For you, monsieur, I recommend this. Oil of bergamot. And maybe a hint of, wee-wee. I don't want your pee, dude. I really don't. It's so bad. This is this is pain. Add la peppercorn et la celery sage for fragrance exceptionnelle. Such an invigorating recipe will bring out your most delicious beauty, monsieur. My beauty. Alors, if you will be seated, I will bring you the special menu of the day. Actually, we're not here to eat. We're lawyers. Mais bien sûr! I already know this, monsieur. You are la Phoenix Wright, no? Yes, you know me. Ah, yes, how you say, stereotype. Mais oui, oui, I never forget a man who flirts with me. Especially in cults. No! 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 No!
I guess he was examined by our mysterious him, Phoenix.
It looks like everyone to do with this case already knows who I am.
I wonder what sort of impressions it has been leaving on people, don't you?
Oh god, stop! Don't do that animation! Stop! Stop! With that face! Oh god, stop! J'en enchanté! Please, please get off this. Please. Please. Ugh. Ugh.
So we'll just Tribulations mean anyway.
It means very good.
I know Tre, that means 3, right?
No, that's... Trace. In Spanish. No, no, no. Très bien is français. In English, you would say very good.
Oh, very good.
Oui, exactement. L'atmosphère is très bien and la cuisine is très bien. Oh, this is misery. Are there any customers in here? My cuisine's not for all. Some people, they do not appreciate la haute cuisine. Oh god. Not everyone liked hot cuisine. It's not hot, it's hot. Haute cuisine. Since I have lost Maggie, I do not have enough hands. You've got plenty of hands, buddy. Keep your hands to yourself. So you're running this place on your own now? Oui, for la moment. No one has answered my advertisement. Oh, pour moi. Oh, please. Please make this... I need to finish this trial as soon as possible. I am la chef. I am la manager. I am also a trained aromatherapist.
A roaming what?
A practitioner to aromatherapy. The art of soothing the soul with the delicate floral aroma. Look at how buff he is. He could kill you. He's definitely the devil. I don't like... Like, he's simultaneously buff and kind of, like, chubby at the same time, and I don't like the way it looks. Like, he's kind of got, like, a beer gut, but then he's also got, like, massive forearms. Don't skip core day. So, could you tell me more about what you know about the incident? Bien. Makes me sad to remember it. So well. More than a month has passed since it happened. Yeah, I guess it's been about a month since Maggie's sentencing. So, it was the 3rd of last month, just after 1 in the afternoon. A man who was in here for a coffee suddenly became ill because of the poison in his coffee. That is the truth as I know it. It was Maggie who took his drink to him. It was in the kitchen. I heard the sound of someone collapsing. Oh, okay. When I came out to see what happened, he was slumped in his chair.
He was dead.
His eyes scare me, and Wright a lot scares me about him. Ah! Stop doing that! Stop. I'm not okay with that. Mon Dieu! Oui! He was dead. Maggie had passed out also. This man who died, was he alone? Oui, monsieur. But also, hi, Wright. It's good to see you. I'm sorry this is pain and suffering. All of them. I know that Maggie said there was someone else there, but...
I see.
La police, they asked me many times. Are you sure there was no one else at the table? They asked. But I am not the only one. The old man said the same thing. Old man? What old man? Oh, pain and misery and torment. Suffering. So who is this old man that you mentioned? At the time of La Murder, there was another customer in here.
What? Someone else saw it.
Mais oui, as usual, he came here alone that day. Oh my god. At the time of La Murder, he was here, he saw it too. But he said the same thing, that there was no one else at the table, at La Victim's table. I posted on the Discord. Thank you! I appreciate it.
But Maggie swears there were 2 people.
Mais mademoiselle, la lawyer could not prove this, no? About the lawyer, that was me, I suppose. Mais bien sûr. Wow, he's the first person who said it wasn't me.
Don't kid yourself, Nick. That was the one making stuff up.
Okay, please leave. Please leave. Please leave. Please get out of here. My face can only handle so much pain. No, I think I still have to talk to him. No. It's interesting that Mask to Mask is at the bottom left. I'm sure that will play into it. We found this sports paper in the magazine rack here. One of my customers must have left it behind.
Do you have any idea which customer it was?
The only ideas I have, mademoiselle, I save for my kitchen. I am not a lawyer myself. I do not wish to speak out of turn. But your defense in court that day was a little, how you say it, lacking, perhaps? Even a Frenchman who could not speak any English could have done a better job. You are very cool, though. Oh, oui, oui, so handsome. Buddy, back off, please.
How bad the defense could have been.
Every time you open your mouth, the whole courthouse still. Oh man, that is something I don't want to imagine. I don't want to imagine any of this. Please, monsieur, there's no need to show me that. You are more Phoenix. You are more Monsieur Phoenix, right? The worst defense attorney in town. The last time, did I show you this badge? Oui, you flashed it to everyone in the restaurant. Looks like Zinni Hope is a bigger fan of flashing stuff than you are, Nick. but less of a fan of flashing stuff than this guy. There's gotta be somewhere else. Okay, to be clear, I don't... Okay. I feel like this might get taken out of context. Let me be clear about something. I don't... If you enjoy or are that type of person, I am not trying to be offensive. I really just... It just makes me uncomfortable because it's like... It's such a caricature, you know? And yet it's still kind of trying to be taken seriously, so like it really hurts me to see something like that. I'm not saying you can't dress up like that if you don't want to. I'm just... it's just... it's tough, you know? I prefer the French. No, I just mean, like, the highly effeminate, like, overly sexualized Frenchman. I don't know. We get you. Okay, thank you. I don't want to be misinterpreted. I'm cool with just about anyone, but, like, bear in mind, caricatures are still very tough for me. These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I expected. Detectives don't spend a lot of their time at their desks. Oh, what's this guy doing? That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Don't die running a red light. Die the old-fashioned way, of old age. We have a winner. Inject a bit of humor. That's the key. You must be coming up with slogans for a safety campaign, I guess. Interesting. This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Mask to Mask turned up at the bank? What's he doing? Hands up, you scalawags. You're under arrest. Hey, that's our job. Ron Delight's opted for a new career. Quit surfing the net, the chief. Wait, what? Wait, Ron is now a cop? Like a proper cop?
Hey, that's the police mascot, isn't it? So cute.
It's the blue badger. It was my idea. I made it. And now it's the national symbol for the police force. So what's with the pink one? It's new, right? Yeah, now it's no longer the blue badger. Disclaimer, the jokes in this game were accepted around the time they were made. They don't represent... Exactly, Enrai. Exactly, right? Like, this isn't necessarily the most, modern game, so... So, understand that this released a long time ago when this wasn't, as prevalent.
She's not it, Nick. It's a she, right, Chief?
Yep, meet the pink badger.
This one's called Blue, and the other's called Pink. But they're both called Badger.
You got it. They're married. Okay.
Mr. and Mrs. Badger seem to be cuffed together, Chief.
You got it. That's marriage for you. Oh. It's deeper than the deepest of oceans. It's not very deep. Phoenix Wright canceled attorney. Yeah. Poster of a female police officer. Wait, no, that's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. Yeah, super canceled attorney. Okay, don't have anything to talk. Don't have anything to present. Oh wait. I've examined everything, right?
It's a rack full of fashion magazines. They're all in French.
Looks like Mr. Armstrong doesn't get any newspapers.
Well, it wouldn't exactly suit the feel of this place, would it?
Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic?
Yeah, police and frocks.
The sports paper behind the matter earlier. I bet I... Yeah, but we already presented it. Right? Found this, one of my customers. Do you have any idea? Oh, that's right. Disclaimer for the disclaimer, even if this game is, remember, this is made by Japanese. Oh, yes, yeah, it's true, too. It is a Japanese game. Oh, I appreciate you, Ryan. Thank you. I really do appreciate you. I really appreciate you coming by and saying hi and stuff. Also, by the way, as a disclaimer for everyone, soundboard redemptions are going to be refunded to you because my Stream Deck is not currently operational, and I'm not going to be able to work on it until tomorrow, so... Sports paper... Yeah, we already had this... MC Bomber. We've already been through this. And I told everyone what I would do for $1,000. Ryan's name keeps going Ryan. Yeah, no, it's understandable. I mean, it's very similar syllables. Oh, no. You know what? I know what we can do. Yeah, it's close sounding. Maggie was a policewoman once, n'est-ce pas? Yes, she had to quit for reasons beyond her control. Oui, she was la suspect in the murder investigation, no?
Oh, you know about that?
Well, the murder happened in his cafe. What, you think he's just gonna be like, oh, well, you killed a man, but sure, come back. Oh, I got it. Okay, yeah. That is why I gave her la perfume for la happiness. La happiness. Happiness perfume? Oui, blended from bergamot. I have given you to you before. But she's been arrested again. And found guilty this time. This is true. That aroma of unhappiness must have been very strong. Your perfume doesn't work. I'm not surprised she was la prime suspect. After something like that took place before my very eyes.
Something like what?
What's this guy talking about?
Does this mean Maggie did have a motive?
You've gotta ask this guy for more info, stat. When Maggie took the coffee over to the victim, did anything happen? Oh, oui. I suppose you could say so. So what happened? No, it was nothing.
Look, Maggie says she didn't even know the guy. But she's still indicted for murder. The prosecution must have come up with some kind of motive. Except motive doesn't really matter in actual court, but still.
Oui, it is true. If there was anything at all between Maggie and the victim, it could be relevant.
So please, tell us anything you know.
Cyclops. 3?
No way, what are we gonna do, Nick?
We'll just have to remove... What the?
What's wrong?
The Madagama, it's gone! What?
Huh?
I had it in my pocket, but it's vanished into thin air.
What?
Okay. I could see the Cyclops. Maybe that means the Magadama's nearby? Mr. Armstrong, could I just confirm something with you again? The table where the victim was sitting. Is there anyone else sitting there? That is a question that you will have to ask him yourselves. Him? The old man spends all of his time down the park. The park? Oh, a park? What's a park? Or what park's that? Behind the restaurant is called Vietnam... Vitamin Square. It's not Vietnam Square, it's Vitamin Square. Yes, Kelsey? Hi! I'd also like to apologize... Oh god, please don't do that. I'd like to apologize. My Twitch app is currently bugging where like it won't refresh chat unless you scroll. So I'm sorry if I don't see your message immediately. Pineapple pizza. Je vous en prie, my dear.
Let's go check out this Vitamin Square right now, Nick.
Yes, please. Anything to get me out of here.
So this is Vitamin Square.
Yeah, I see where they get the name from now. The fruits scream vitamins at you.
Hey, Nick, that's the guy, right? Isn't that the old man Mr. Armstrong was talking about?
That grouchy looking grandpa? Yeah, that sounds accurate.
He's throwing seeds for the pigeons.
Pigeons? Seeds? He's not throwing seeds for them, he's throwing seeds at them. Wow. Oh. Ugh, my grumpiness threat level has been raised to red. Just like his nose. I don't like the way his nose jiggles. That's gross. Excuse me. Do you mind if I had a word with you? Yes. Just want to ask you a couple of questions. What's the matter with you? Can't you say I'm busy? You don't like my seeds, eh, pigeons? He's really chucking those seeds at me. That's gotta hurt. Go on, eat this. Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you about Maggie Bird? I don't know anything about Maggie Bird.
Yes, you do. Maggie, the waitress at Tribulations.
Ha! It's a disgrace, I tell you. An utter disgrace.
A disgrace.
An innocent young girl revealing herself like that. What? Revealing? You mean her uniform? The youth of today, they don't have any shame. No shame whatsoever. None 1 ounce. Whatever happened to the old Bushido values of Japan, like honor and modesty? Her outfit's not revealing. Okay, Maggie's clothing not revealing.
What about me, huh? Oh, anything revealing?
You? The problem is you lack any sense of grace.
Talk about hitting a girl where it hurts.
Do you go to Tribune a lot? Huh. A miserable excuse for a restaurant. That garbage they serve in there's not food. Where's the sushi, the tempura, the rice? Did you know tempura was actually not originally from Japan? Tribune is a French restaurant, sir. Where do you think we are, boy? In Paris? I want real food, not those snooty snacks. Boops. And what about those shameless girls? You mean the waitresses? You can see all the way up to their... Yes, the waitresses. They're practically naked. It's a disgrace, isn't it? Well, isn't it? If you think that's naked... it was, Spain, originally. Ah, it's a miserable excuse for a restaurant, that place. Miserable. He must be a regular. But if he hates it so much, why does he keep going? Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I know, it's funny. I learned that on the radio. I believe it was Wait, Don't Tell Me. That, or, you know... No, you know what? I think it may have been, like, a video where they asked a bunch of popular YouTubers, like, Japanese cultural questions, and apparently tempura is not actually from Japan originally. It was, like, brought over, you know, a long time ago, and then the Japanese liked it so much, they were like, yeah, we'll keep doing this. This is of, wait, Hotel Casino? No, of the Tribune, the restaurant.
Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just, if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going? Sir?
Sir? There you are, you filthy pigeons. You want food? Haha, take that. You can't fool me. I listen to public radio.
You must have been hiding something, right?
If he is, I should be able to see a psych block or two. Oh, wait. I don't exactly have the Magadama right now, huh?
Remember, Nick, the Magadama is only on loan. You'd better find it or else.
If Tails ever gets wind of this, I'm gonna be in a world of pain. There you go, boy. Have some pigeon feed sound to you. Okay, no. There's nothing new to present. Okay. He's not interested in any of this. Job listings.
Ooh, there's a magazine here.
It's a Excuse me. It's a magazine full of job listings. You disgusting rogue. Picking up something someone else threw away. Threw away? Did you throw this away? Are you looking for a job? That's none of your business. Sorry, I guess I'll just take the magazine with me then. I don't want anyone else having it. Give it back. Too bad. Now that you want it so bad, I don't want to give it up. Hey, that's mine. Yeah, well, too bad. Sucks to suck.
Hey, look, pigeons. Hey, look, Queedos.
Yeah, and heaps of them too.
Did you know that pigeons are a symbol of peace?
No, it's doves, isn't it? Yeah, that's that's a dove, not a pigeon.
Poor things. So they can't be a symbol of peace and harmony just because they're gray, is that it?
You're overthinking this one by just a smidge, Maya. Although maybe not. Well, I do like that there's like one white one among them. To be honest, doves were probably chosen because they're pure white.
I used to love sandboxes like you wouldn't believe.
You know what? I liked sandboxes too. Until, my school... So my elementary school, had a sandbox. So, like, the way the school was set up, it was, like, really long, and, like, you would divide it into, like, thirds. So, like, if you were preschool to, like, I don't know, 2nd or 3rd grade or something, you'd be in, like, the front region. And then if you were, like, 4th to... Or maybe it was, like, 3rd to 4th in the middle, and then, like, 5th and 6th at the end. I don't quite remember now, but they had a sandbox in, like, the middle section so everybody could play in it. And I remember I loved it so much. And then they replaced it with wood chips. And I was like, that's even worse. If you were concerned about people getting injured on sand, how are wood chips better? Anyway. Really? You?
Sure, finding iron filings in the sand was my favorite thing to do.
Iron filings? Wow, that's too exciting for words. Honestly, I would love to do that.
It's my ambition to collect every single shred of iron in the sandbox. I was such a kid back then.
So, did you manage to get all the iron?
No, I never did. I think I came close, though. Come to think of it, I still have all the iron filings I found way back then. You want them?
No. But yeah, I was upset because it was like, wood chips aren't nearly as fun to move around in, and like they hurt a lot more if you fall on them, because then you get like cut and stuff. So I was like, why are you... And like, if your objection with sandboxes is that kids throw sand at each other, kids throwing wood chips at them is not an upgrade.
This place is so fruity.
It's not a bad thing. Besides, I love apples. They're among my favorites. Same here, actually.
Then that apple slide is perfect for you.
And what is so perfect about it?
Oh, come on. Don't be a stick in the mud. Slide down it a few times. Go on. Woo!
No way. I'd get covered in sand if I slid down that slide. Anyone can see that.
Yeah, you're right. Otherwise, I'd give it a try, too.
Just this, like, marching music. I mean, it's good, but it's just odd music to have for a park. Gives a very dreary feeling.
Look at this. Looking at this orange reminds me
Of what?
that you're supposed to eat a lot of them to ward off colds in the winter. Is that true?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
You can't have fun during the holidays if you're sick in bed, you know.
You don't have to tell me twice. Well, now we have new evidence. Oh. Okay, you didn't want it. Dude. What is your problem? Okay, so I just can't. Yeah, which is terrible. I know! I was like, you spent a shitload of money to replace the sandbox with something worse. Pigeon food. Yeah, he has a lot of pigeon food. He's sitting on a gold mine. Maybe present this to him? Mademoiselle?
Yes?
Are you looking for la job?
What? No, I was just...
Let me see. Your style is un peu different, but you have a good face.
different.
Oh, félicitations! You have passed. I will hire you. Bien, come with me. I will teach you everything I know. Oh god.
Nick, help!
I don't know whether to laugh or feel bad for Maya. Maybe I should do both. It's a rack. Ugh. Clothes are atrocious. Some have been circled in red. Really hope Mr. Hunt's not buying those. Oh god. There's a bunch of little trinkets, and I bet Mr. Armstrong collected all of these personally. It's really tight behind the cash register counter. Mr. Armstrong even get in there? If he got in there, could he get out again? Wow. Very insensitive, Phoenix. This must be the table where the poisoning occurred. The stain tells the story well. The whole area is cordoned off with police tape. Guess it must still be under investigation. Oh, whoops. Looks pretty cold out there on the streets. Peaceful, though. It's nice that some take it easy after the holiday rush. I feel like the holiday rush barely ever ends. Everyone's like, oh yeah, the day after Christmas, and it's like, no, people come in with gift cards and exchanges, and Mr. Armstrong must be pretty neat. He's already got this table ready to go. Now, if only the food in this place was edible. You haven't had any of the food. How can you claim that? Okay, well, I guess I can leave Maya behind. So he doesn't want anything. I really don't like the way his nose jiggles. It makes me uncomfortable. Wonder what I found so great about playing in the sandbox. You don't come back here in the middle of what? That's kind of weird, Phoenix. Oh yeah, on second thought. Yeah. Pigeons are so busy pecking at seeds they don't notice anything else. Birds eat with such intense focus. Reminds me of Maya when she was scarfing down a bird. You don't see many parks like this anymore. I don't think you see it in general. A great place for kids to play. The old man's the only one here chucking his seeds at pigeons. I don't want to see an old man chucking his seed at pigeons. That doesn't sound enjoyable. Carrying a magazine gives the wrong impression. Okay. Oh, interesting, okay. Looks like they have Maggie in questioning. Guess I've asked her pretty much everything. Come back if there's anything I need. Poor Maya. Looks like Mr. Armstrong's really taking a shine to her. I suppose I'll just have to let her work at the restaurant for a while. I'll go pick her up once things have cooled off. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it a long time ago. Maya watched it recently, and she said she cried all night, too. Which I guess is why it's back up on the wall. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Charlie. Quite a decorative plant. Sort of a keepsake, something to remember Mia by. Sure, the office is a mess, but I never forget to water this little fella. Kelsey! Oh my goodness. I mean, I know I've said this before, but like, you are so kind, and you're really fun to talk to, and I'm really happy to see you in my streams and like Discords and messages and stuff. It's really nice to talk to you, and I really like having you around. Okay, I don't know what else I can say aside from, like, again, if I had VIP slots, I would make you one. Enrai too. Oh goodness. Enrai, for one thing, you are really cool. I love talking to you because I feel like I always learn something whenever you're around, Enrai. No, I'm sorry, Enrai, that is not the redemption. But yeah, you have all sorts of really interesting facts, and I really appreciate when you stop by, and it's so cool to me that you gave me info about Trials of Battle, because I had been driving myself insane trying to learn about that game. When Sans redeemed one too. Well, anyway, yeah, Enrai, you are very cool and kind and generous, and I really appreciate you. And then Sans, yeah, it's give a compliment to the person that redeems it. That's the rule. Yeah, exactly. And then Sans, you are a lot of fun to talk to. I love your sense of humor. It's really cool that you're into like retro gaming and stuff. I feel like it's rare for me to encounter anyone who's really into retro stuff. And and you have a good voice. Nerdy stuff, want to see something cool? Always. It's the Gatewater Hotel, high-class luxury hotel. Jane is getting so rich they bought a whole chunk of the next town over. Start building the theme park. It's Gatewater Land. Would anyone really go to a Watergate-themed park? I don't think they would. I wonder if that bellboy is going to send me a greeting card this year, too. I wouldn't go to a Watergate-themed amusement park. It's my desk. I don't get to use it much, so it's super neat and tidy from when Pearl's cleaned it. But yes, always show me something cool, Enrai. Difficult-looking legal books now stand in a formidable row. They mock. Actually, I've neglected them for so long that they're covered in a layer of dust. I should pretend to read them once in a while. Yeah, that might be good. Might be a good idea, Phoenix. Well, pal, have you found the evidence yet? The one that's gonna find her innocent? No, not yet. We've only just started our investigation. Well, whatever you need to know, I'll give you the dirt on it. I'm putting off all my other cases for now, pal. I'm really fired up about this. Oh yeah, one more thing. The retrial's been approved. The court's sitting at 10 a.m. tomorrow. And Gatto is gonna be the prosecutor. Oh, him. Now listen up, pal. If Maggie's found guilty again... Yes? I'll make sure you get locked up for it. Got it? You know the term Watergate theme park has a joke inside of it that people have probably already forgotten about? I guess so. Because I'm not sure what you're referring to. So the guilty party was I mean, yes, you know that. It was Maggie Bird, huh? Yeah. She was back when she was on the police force. You were her mentor when she was a rookie, right? Yeah, I kept a close eye on her. I mean, not too close, you know. Hey, what's with the funny looks, pal? It was just her. It wasn't anything like... Look, sure, I was her boss when she was doing her training, but that was it. Nothing happened. Sweating up a storm over nothing. Ah, so that's it. Our big old gumshoe has a little crush on Maggie. Aww. I don't like her or anything. I was... Gossip with Maya about this later. Look, pal, don't tell anyone, okay? You gotta keep it a secret, got it? Sure. Do you mind not guessing what I'm thinking all the time? Hey, tell your face, pal, not me. You'd have to be blind to see what's on your mind. So I was wondering, could you fill me in on the victim? Glen Elg. Glen Elg? Glen Elg. Watergate scandal was a major political... Yeah. The scandal stemmed from Nixon's continual attempts to cover up its involvement in the break-in headquarters at... Yeah. No, I know... Oh, well, yeah, I knew that. Oh, I thought you meant, like, there was some relation to a theme park or something. I already know about Watergate. Like, people won't stop talking about Watergate. I see, a programmer. He was just a regular Joe working for a small-time computer firm. Maggie never had any contact with the guy before that day. And all she did was take him his coffee on the day of the murder, pal. Yeah, Maggie also claimed to have never seen the guy before. Did the victim go to the restaurant often? Not according to the chef. She said it was the first time he'd seen the guy. Programmer and first-time customer at that. What possible reason could Maggie have had to kill a guy like that? That's what I thought. But a motive was still somehow established in a crime. You're kidding. What was her supposed motive? Sorry, pal, I'm real busy. I haven't even got enough time to sift through these papers. Look into it yourself, okay? This motive have been... Yeah, every time it's... Yeah, literally every scandal is whatever gate. Like the whole scandal where, what's his name? Tom Brady was, like, deflating footballs. Like, that was called Deflategate. Actual water product. Yeah, see, that's what I meant. That's what I thought you were trying to say, right? I already knew that gate water is a reference to Watergate. I thought you meant, like, oh, there was some, like, attempt to make a theme park about it or something. Working on it by myself. Oh, that's right. Judge already ruled on the case, and evidence is in already. Only problem is Maggie's testimony. Yeah, it doesn't sound very good for us, huh? Look, pal, I've got a mountain of papers on this case to look over before tomorrow. So I'm just gonna say this. Maggie Bird's no liar. She's... Okay, so she's a bit out there and a bit off base sometimes, but she's a good cop. It's not exactly complimentary, you know? So what do you think really happened? And just how contradictory is her testimony? The biggest problem with Maggie's testimony is the number of people at the table. Or is the number of people at the table. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Maggie still insists there was another guy sitting with the victim. Right, but get this. Everyone else in the place says the guy was alone, even the chef. And then there's that CD. CD? Oh yeah, she did mention something about a CD.
There was a sample CD on the table.
My guys turned the place upside down. There was no CD. What? Not on the table, not anywhere in the whole restaurant, pal.
Didn't Maggie say the victim was wearing an earpiece too?
He's wearing a Scouter. Can we be real for a second? He's wearing the Dragon Ball Z, his power level's over 9,000 Scouter. Yeah, that was for the portable radio in the front pocket of his hoodie. A radio? Have a CD player? You got it. The phony never explained the contradiction at all. Come to think of it, the owner of Tribulations didn't mention that CD either. I don't know why, but I get the feeling Mr. Armstrong's got something to hide. Not because, you know, of the psych locks or anything. Oh my god. You're killing me, game. Oh wait, no, I didn't want to go to Trevian. I wanted to go to the Criminal Affairs Department. Maybe. Just maybe. What do you make of this? Sorry, pal. All I can think about is Maggie. No, I didn't. I mean, this is... Okay. It happened at a different restaurant? That would be quite impressive. What's that? Sports paper? Yeah, I found it in the magazine rack at Tribulations. It's dated the same day as the murder. You might be onto something here. And take a look at this. See the writing here? MC Bomber. Hey, what is it? I've heard that name somewhere before. Yeah, MC Bomber. He actually seems to be thinking for once. It's no good, I can't remember. And he goes back to being the Gumshoe we all know and love. We do all love Gumshoe. Hey, pal, I'm gonna borrow this paper for a bit, okay? I want to get a handwriting analysis done on this scribble. Handwriting, huh? It'd be good to know more about that in any case. Thanks, pal. I'll bet this will turn out to be an interesting clue. Okay, so now... am I... Oh, look, I keep... Okay. No? Still no Maya? I guess... Okay, well, let's present some profiles to Gumshoe, and then if Gumshoe doesn't know much more, then we can present the profile to what's-his-face, the old man. Have you gone to see Maggie? Of course I have, but I wasn't much good at consoling her. I'm not good with words. Oh, yeah, I guess I must have looked a bit down. Maggie was really supportive of me. It's great to have someone to talk to. Did he really go for her or himself? Is this... Chef of Tribulations, huh? You know that chef said to me, "Oh la la, your body is full of la toxins." And then he gave me this bottle. What's in it? I don't know. The label just says juniper. Under orders to put a few drops of it in my bath every day. Under orders? Yeah, you know, there's something about that lady. I mean guy. You can't stop thinking about him? What? Not like that, pal. Give me a break. He's not my type. What? I mean, I can't stop thinking that he's involved with this case somehow. So what exactly is it that caught your attention about the chef at Tribulations? It's kind of hard to say. Guy's probably not even connected with the case anyway. Hey, come on, detective. Didn't you say you'd give me the dirt on anything? Well, this sort of stuff is kinda unimportant, gossipy stuff, you know, pal? Look, how about this? You go to Tribulations and investigate the place yourself. You find out anything suspicious about the guy, you report back to me, okay? Don't suppose I get a choice in any of this, huh? Okay, well, now I go back to Tribulations. There we go. The scent of flowers sure is strong. It's almost making me dizzy. Hello? Who was that just now? And where did she go? She had a dark aura about her. Ah, welcome.
Ah, welcome, B Avenue.
Oh, wow. What a cute voice. Oh, Maya.
Oh, it's just you, Nick.
Maya?
Well, how do I look?
Maybe you should quit being a spirit medium.
Maybe, but it's kind of boring being a waitress. I mean, you're my first ever customer.
Who was that woman I just saw?
Oh, since you're here, you might as well have something to eat.
I am kind of hungry, actually. Hey, Dragon! It's so good to see you! I hope you're staying safe as well. I'm taking care of myself. I'm doing my physical therapy, but, yeah, I'm okay. I'm doing okay, you know. I've got good things and bad things going on, but ultimately I'm doing okay. But it's good to see you again. I'm happy to see you. I hope you're having a good Sunday, and, hope you've been well. Waitress. So, how do you like your new job, Maya?
I never knew there was so much for a waitress to do. Take people's orders, bring them their food, make coffee, work the cash register. Of course, we need a customer before I can do any of that.
Yeah, it's a nice looking restaurant. It's a shame more people don't come.
Don't forget about the ultra cute waitress. Check out my give me a tip smile. Hey Nick, why don't you order something? The chef's preparing a tasty lunch set at the moment. Lunch set at the moment, or so he says.
Hey, 1-3, it's good to see you. You know, I appreciate you lurking. I hope supper's good. What's for supper? I could go for food. I'm actually kind of hungry. I didn't eat lunch. How much is it?
It's the twin tea set. It's $20, of course.
The twin tea set? I believe I'll be taking a pass on that. It's kind of expensive.
What? But you can't. Come on, Nick. It's not every day I get to be a waitress. I want to try carrying plates and working the register.
How about cleaning the toilets? That should keep you busy.
Yeah, right. Maybe later.
It's awesome to hear. It's really awesome to see you too. I've been very well. Oh, good. In the Discord. When did you post it? Wait, do you mean my Discord? I don't see anything posted. About the lunch.
Oh, a fine choice, sir.
No,
Kitchen, a lunch special, please! With all the extras, drink, side salad, dessert, and gift.
I don't need any of that.
Just a moment, please, sir.
I was really getting into this. How much is this lunch set? $20, huh? The drink is... it's $45. Hey, wait a sec. Maya.
Sorry to keep you waiting, sir.
Deluxe Fortify? Lunch set? Whoa.
Dish inspired by lobster and abalone fricassee with balsamic vinaigrette.
It's in my Discord. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you know what? I did see you post, and I'm sorry I got distracted and forgot that you posted. I will take a look, though.
Bon appetit.
Thanks.
Come on, Nick. Hurry up and try it already.
Lobster, huh? Alright, down the hatch it goes. Are you hungry, Maya?
I'm starving.
Here, it's yours.
Really?
Remember, Maya, my wallet doesn't print money, so you better polish off that plate.
I just remembered. I've got to go clean the toilet.
Hey, you can't be in that much of a hurry to clean the toilet. No worries at all. I tend to forget things, so we got... Yeah, I know. It's just I feel bad because I do this a lot on Discord where, like, I see a message and then, like, another thing pops up, and so I, like, go to that and then the other thing just ejects out of my ear. So I'm sorry. I don't mean to do it. At least we can cry together. What's going on? How's that guy managed to make good food taste so bad?
Hey, Nick, you want to take a peek at the kitchen?
Kitchen, huh? Not a bad idea. What was it Maggie said again? In the kitchen, you'll get to see all of the chef's greatest secrets.
In the kitchen? That sounds tasty.
Hey, wait up, Maya.
What is it? I'm pretty busy right now.
Aren't you going to show me around?
Just... There goes my plan to find some cool clue and show it off in your face.
I better and myself. Let's move to the kitchen. Kitchen.
And here it is, the famous Tribune kitchen. My first time in here too, actually.
There's a weird atmosphere in here, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't know people who put cloth drapes above their boiling pots. That seems like a great way to have a kitchen fire. Mr. Armstrong will be back soon,
So we better search quickly. Chop chop.
What's this? It's like a treasure chest or something.
Wow, look at all these little bottles.
Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. It's got so many, they're overflowing onto the floor.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 90, 100. They're all the same too. Hey, wait a minute.
What is it?
There's one bottle that's different from all the others.
Well, what do you know? And it doesn't have a label either.
And it doesn't smell.
What's the liquid inside then, I wonder? Is it poison?
We should borrow this. I mean, look how many bottles he's got. He won't miss one, will he?
It's not your fault, so please don't feel bad. I know, but I still feel bad.
Now this is one large mirror. Bet this is where he makes himself look pretty.
Why would you put a mirror like this in the kitchen? Book on Clarice Armstrong's bedtime literature.
Not exactly pure Pulitzer Prize material, is it?
Looks like a collection of poems he's written.
Poems? Cool, read one out. And say it in your best French accent with intensity, okay?
Okay, here's one. It's called Printemps. Printemps is technically how you say it. The two of them like actors for a film. The coffee still undrunk. Sweet nothings over too soon on that Saturday morning. Or Sunday morning. The foolish cocktail so delicious. Take the last sip of your tea, and I will know, and I know what I will do. I must lie to you, I must. Well.
Huh? That's it?
Yep, that's a poem for you. That's a poem about murdering someone. What are these lace curtains? Who puts lace curtains in a kitchen?
I don't know, but they give the place a real homey feel, don't they?
They also give the place a really dangerous feel.
You know, if I was cooking pot, I'd be perfect happy to sit on a shelf under those.
How do you respond to something like that? Yeah, and then when you get used and you start a fire because it catches on the lace.
Now I know I'm in a French restaurant. I've never heard of most of these seasonings. Hey Nick, this container has oyster sauce. What's that?
Probably sauce made from oysters. Is that used in Chinese food? Ah, look, right there on the counter. My Magatama. What's it doing there? What indeed? So it's looking like he's a bit of a kleptomaniac.
Look at these knives. They look really sharp.
See how one of them slices through a cheesecake. I don't like cheesecake.
You don't exactly need a sharp knife for one of those, Nick.
Yeah, you really don't.
That smells good. Something's bubbling away nicely in that pot. Must be the lobster and abalone fricassee with the balsamic vinaigrette.
Isn't that what I just ate for lunch?
Maybe. What you ate is the only French dish I know the name of.
Okay. Anything else? Anything else? No. I love cheesecake. For me, it's a texture thing. You know me, I'm very particular about textures. Okay, well... Vitamin square? I do that, but I love the texture. Yeah, that's fair. The old guy's not here anymore. Drat. I still have some unanswered questions for him. Like all of my questions. No. Stop. This Vespa. Scooter, huh? You'd leave it right in the middle of a park like this, unlocked. No guard and the light are busted. Guess it must have been in an accident. It's totally wrecked. Oh. Hello. Hey, what do you think you was doing with my bike? No, I was just... You must have been messing with my new ride. Is that what you've been doing? New ride? You're gonna pay for this. It wasn't me, I was just passing by. Hey, then who's that covered my saddle in crap, huh? You're gonna pay, you catch my drift. No, wait a second. I'm not a pigeon. Couldn't have done it. A wise guy, eh? Pete, it's so feeling like you're smooching the express train. Just better watch your back. This ain't over. I'm gonna round up a group of lawyers and then you's gonna pay. Actually, I'm a lawyer myself. What'd you say? I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at large. Phoenix Wright? You saying you Phoenix Wright? Yeah, I am. So you're a wise guy too, huh? This is the imitator. Oh my god. How did people mistake him for Phoenix? 'Cause I'm Phoenix Wright, the one and only. What? Out of my way, I gotta cruise. He's gone. Wasn't my phony, was he? Oh my god. He wasn't anything like me. Yeah. He was so not like Phoenix that it took me a minute to even realize that that was what they were trying to get at. Pathetic. Oh, it's you. A few threats from a little brat like that, and you look like a pigeon that's got seeds in its eyes. Have you been here the whole time, then? I was in the strawberry. I had some thinking to do. Look, you had some cowering to do. Yeah. Yeah, he's extremely orange. He's, like, on fire. Are you a regular at that restaurant? It's just that if you dislike it so much, why do you keep going? Sir? There you are. You want to... 3 Cyclops. Okay. I knew it. The guy has something to hide. But what could it be? Well, let's figure it out. Take that! Take that! Trump, right? Yeah. Even more orange. It's time you told me the truth. Why are you a regular at the restaurant you dislike so much? Isn't it obvious? People only have one reason to go to restaurants, to eat. To eat? Is that the whole truth? What do you mean? I don't think you go to that restaurant for the food at all. You insolent brat, how dare you accuse me? What proof have you got? Because the food's disgusting. And it's expensive. The proof is in the pudding, or in this case, the lunch break. That's the twin tea set. The food at Tribulations is terrible, and expensive. You're wrong. It's cheap. I'm rich. I inherited money when I was a boy. Yes, I'm stinking rich. I haven't done a jot of work since I was born, other than feeding the pigeons. What a load of crap. Taste's another story, but the price, it's nothing to me. So you're saying that you go there because you've got money to burn? Exactly. I have so much cash I go for a swim in my money vault every day. I wish. Unfortunately, that's a lie. You don't have money to... You're flat broke. Because you're looking for job listings. This is yours, right? My magazine! Why would such a rich retiree be looking for a job? I was... so what? So I was looking for a job. I'm buying a lot at the moment. I need spending money. Oh? I don't go to that restaurant for the food. I just go for the Javachino. Yeah, I think you mean cappuccino. Anyway, how much does a cappuccino cost there? $8. This better be some golden beans. What's your problem? You think a poor man would be better off drinking dishwater, do you? Is that it? No, I wasn't thinking that. I'm wondering if the coffee is really that great. No, it's not. But anyway, yes, that place has free newspapers to read every day. Newspapers? Exactly, they don't want me hanging around at home, so I go here. I'm sorry, sir, but there are no free papers to read at Tribulations. Well, you like seeds, do you, boy? Well, okay, that's the whole point. That's the whole point. That magazine was there because it was... Or that newspaper was there because it was not the thing. Groovy! Good to see you! Oh my gosh, it's been a while. Hi! Okay, I don't think I have the evidence for this yet. I'm not the only two because I don't know these cases. No, it's understandable, but remember that I am gonna be voicing all of the lines. She wouldn't know about that. Do I need to, like... Well, I can't ask Maya about the newspaper, can I? No. No. I can still get to the kitchen, so maybe there's something in the kitchen? I don't know. What do you mean, been a while? No, I just mean, like, you weren't there on Friday, and I missed you. Yes, yeah, thank you. See if Maggie's back? Oh, good idea. I just want breakfast. Yes, go eat breakfast, Groovy. No, Maggie is not back. Oh, and I assume... Oh! Hey, you're just in time. What is it, Detective Gumshoe? The labs got back to me with the newspaper you gave me. Mm-hmm. So, what did they say? Did the analysis turn up anything? So the doodle was written by the victim, Glenn Elk. Nothing, no doubt about it. I expected as much. The victim took the paper with him to the restaurant on the day of the murder. Okay. Yeah, no, I remember. MC Bomber. I feel like I've heard that name. Oh, well, I guess it'll come back to me. Is there any Mrs. Me? Do you think I'm in? You are. Oh, he in. Something I need to show him. You mean like the bottle of poison? Got one of those aroma bottles too. Only this one doesn't smell. Huh? I don't get you. This is mixed in with all the other aromatherapy bottles, but it's not the same. Doesn't even look the same, wouldn't you agree? A cologne bottle that doesn't smell, huh? Smells like a skunk to me, pal. Wanna let me borrow that bottle for a while? Sorry, oh, I missed you too. Come in, let's go. I appreciate you, Groovy. Send it to the lab for analysis. Hunch there was something funny about that chef. You suspect John Armstrong? I've got that guy's number. I know what his secret is. Guess I better fill you in on the details. About this Armstrong guy's secret, I mean. Yes, please tell me. So what's Mr. Armstrong's secret? You ever had lunch at Tribulations, pal? Yes. So, how was it? To put it nicely, it was inedible. Hey, don't worry about being nice around me, pal. You and I both know that the reason that the place is so empty is because of the food. The place is clean, and he's got a girl like Maggie as a waitress, so... yeah, I guess it's probably the food. Real scoop on the guy is that he's up to his ears in debt. Really? How much does he owe? Current copy of his loan contract. He's about $500,000 in the red. Yikes. $1 million? Are we talking dollars? Yeah. If it was sterling, he'd really be in trouble. Sorry, that figure just took me by surprise. Yeah, this case is full of surprises. I'd be willing to bet that chef's got something to do with most of them. That's my hunch. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, big yikes. And I was talking about doing a backflip in a bikini for $1,000. No wait, no. Well, actually, yeah, this works. Kelsey, you're still awake, what a joy. Yes. Show Gumsoo the substance. Yeah, I already did. He took it from me. Hi, Groovy. I've already been through all this. Food's inedible. He's rich. You're not rich. You were looking for a job. Okay. You'll want to check out today's clips. Yes, definitely. What did you say? I was talking about that if I got $1,000. Yeah, exactly. Like, because they were talking about the figure that is on the newspaper, and it was like $100,000, and Maya was like, "Oh, I'd sing for $100,000," and I was like, I'd do a backflip in a bikini for $1,000. So how many howlers made it? But yeah, I hadn't seen them. I think I will now. It's just bad sleep. Oh, I'm sorry. My magazine. Okay, yeah. Why would he be a job? Yeah. Cappuccino. Free. Newspapers. So we found this stuff behind the... Take a look at this. What is it? It's a newspaper I found behind the magazine rack at Tribulations. So, what of it? This was the only paper there, and it's dated more than 1 month ago. What? You see what I'm getting at here? That restaurant doesn't get newspapers. Here, read that, new boy. This is just one that a customer happened to leave behind. Tell me, why are you so determined to hide the truth? I'm not hiding anything. Listen, the real reason why you go to Tribulations is... Yep.
Why are you asking me about that girl for?
She was the waitress at Tribulations.
I...
Therefore, the answer to the mystery of why an old man would drink expensive coffee at a terrible restaurant is the waitress.
But I don't recognize that face.
You're probably telling the truth here. Because you weren't looking at the girl's... Oh, shit. Her outfit. That's the truth, isn't it? You want to be a regular because of the waitress's uniform. Uniform is all you can think about, isn't it? Yikes. To you, that waitress was your...
Enough, please, no more. Stop saying that word. Stop saying waitress. Stop it.
We did it. See, the thing is, I had forgotten that Gumshoe took that piece of evidence. Sir.
Yes, it's true. I was there for the young girl. Fine, so I'm a dirty, wicked, sinful old devil.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I even get one of those lousy cups of Javachino every time for $8. All because the serving girl punished me and locked me up.
Really, that's not what I'm here for.
You'll be the same. Another 20 years and you'll understand what it's like. You'll know how painful it is to be an old man like me.
I don't want to know. I don't want to hear about this. Listen, sir.
Stop calling me that. I have a name, you know, boy. Show some respect. I'm Victor Kudo.
Victor Kudo? Is that a pun? Sorry, Mr. Kudo.
Think you know it all, don't you? Well, I'm not saying another word. I won't tell you anything more.
Hear his testimony, one way or another. He broke his psych locks and everything. When he's in a better mood. Yeah, he's just a horny, creepy old man, exactly. I dislike Armstrong's face. Not just his face, but like, everything. There is so much to dislike. No, okay, she doesn't know about that. Doesn't know, okay. Let's move to the kitchen. Oh, no? I was hoping what's-his-face would show up again, Armstrong would show up again, so I could confront him, but... guess not yet. I guess I have to go back to the detention center. Or, not the detention center, the criminal affairs department. I'm scared to play it. She got hired as a waitress, so she's in uniform. Okay, that wasn't what I thought. Oh wait, no, hold on. Idea. We're gonna present... Oh, okay.
Here you go, boy.
Okay, never mind. I thought maybe he would be like, oh, that's the boy who was in the thing. But it wasn't. Oh, Shadow, thank you for the mods. Yeah, they're not all of them because I didn't want to flood people's inboxes too much. So... you know... I will upload the rest. But I keep forgetting. It's such a bad habit of mine. I need to break it. He looks like one of those grouchy old man stereotypes. Yeah, it's okay though. I don't mind guys like that. But if he's involved with this case somehow, that's a different story. Sure. Here's the tip for you, pal. If you want to get information out of a guy like that, you're gonna have to find his weakness and try to get under his weakness, which we already discovered was Maya. Flood those inboxes. Okay, I will. Maya, I need you to go talk to this guy.
Oh, it's that old man. Is he still feeding the pigeon?
Yeah, he fed me as well. Got a bunch of those seeds in my eyes.
Ooh, ouch.
Hey Maya, would you mind coming with me for a while?
Huh? Me? Why?
Something I really want to ask that old man.
Sure, okay. I'll just get changed.
No, hang on. Can you go like that?
I guess.
Hey Sans! I saw you stream, but I woke up super late again. Yeah. Sir? You again? Well, I see.
Nick, his eyes are burning into me.
It's okay, I think it's going pretty well. Ha! Huh? You're still just a little child. Run along and play on the slide, alright? Play on the slide? We're so close. Pigeon? Excuse me please, sir? Quiet, can't you say I'm feeding the pigeon? Oh, I see. Mia? Well, if you don't mind, sir, I'd really love to talk with you. Yes. Of course, certainly. I'm Victor Carrillo. I'm from beyond the grave, wow. Yes, he's feeding the Queedos with seeds.
About the incident.
You mean the man who died drinking after drinking the Javachino? He's a different person. It's quite a shock, even for me. He was a strange-looking boy. The girl took the Javachino over to him, do you see?
And was the customer alone?
Definitely. He was the only person at the table. And he took one sip of his Javachino and then he said something like, "Ha," and then collapsed, dead. She still got it. Oh yeah, I think you've got a pretty good idea of what's happening, Groovy.
Oh, how terrifying.
You're so good at listening, aren't you? I'm really uncomfortable. I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Do you like the food at Tribulations?
Well, of course, I'm really quite a sophisticated man. I was once a young businessman, you know. Set up a casino in London.
Really? How interesting.
Eating the food at that restaurant really takes me back to my days in France.
What a lovely story.
London's in England, not France. Oh yes, France is wonderful. I'd love to show you around the city sometime. It's too much. I can't take it. I want France. This is
You visit Tribulations a lot, don't you?
Of course. I mean, yes. I'd like to come and see you there.
Really? Oh, you flatter me so. The owner would be delighted to welcome you, I'm sure.
Be careful of that chef, my dear. You mean the chef? You mean Mr. Armstrong? That's right. The man's an ex-con. Ex-con?
Whatever did Mr. Armstrong do?
Oh no, those eyes. I can't take this. Or you could say she's got him by the balls. He steals things from his customers. From his customers? Gloves, handkerchiefs, little things, maybe. He's a pilferer, so you be careful around him, my dear.
Are you sure about this?
Of course, he was arrested for it once. I was there when it happened, having my Javachino. He really is a regular. Let me write you a little haiku about it. Haiku? Japanese poem. It'll explain all you need to know about that chef. Mia and Maya look so the same. Well, I mean, they are supposed to be sisters, but also Maya has huge tracts of land. If it takes anything, again, you let me know. It's not too expensive, I'll buy you a replacement. gosh, what a guy. You know, what a banned word on Twitch.
Okay, Phoenix, that's about as much as I can do to help.
Thanks, Mia. Really important information thanks to you.
Honestly, I can't believe Maya called me for something like this.
I mean, what did... tracts of land? I was not the one to establish this, okay? I didn't say that. Blame Sun. Sun was the one who initiated such notices.
Guess it's about time to wrap up today's investigation.
Had enough of being a waitress?
Yeah, plus no one came to the restaurant.
Oh la la, Mademoiselle Maya. No, how can you leave me like this?
I'm sorry.
That reminds me. That's me, Cannon. Armstrong had a Psych Locker 3, didn't he? Going to have to break those. Just really stop. I hope you don't mind, but I'd like to have another word with you. Volunteers. Of course. I really don't like this. Okay, well, I can expect that. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You're treating me like I'm the criminal. Okay. Interesting. What is happening? I do not like this horrible thing. I have to know the truth. What happened that day? Alors, I will confess everything. Just don't help me. That was a new world record. It was a lottery ticket. Lottery ticket? Oh, did he steal a lottery ticket? Man who died here had a lottery ticket for $500,000. $500,000? Oui, but after that incident, this ticket disappeared. It disappeared. I remember Hades. I remember Hades as well. This was the motive that la prosecution gave Maggie. She placed a demand to get the $500,000 lottery ticket. Want to be behind those chains? I'm not sure what you mean, Kelsey. Why didn't you tell me about this sooner? Mais alors? Been trying to hide this information about the lottery ticket from me. I want to know the reason why. No, monsieur. Will you doubt me? I've confessed to you everything I know. Mr. Armstrong, $500,000... I think I know who took it. I think the winning ticket was stolen by this person. By you, because you're in debt. What? Oh, Michael's behind with Armstrong? Oh, no. Mr. Armstrong, I believe that was you. Ah! Oh, allure, if I remember correctly, it means, like, well. It's like saying, well, you know. It's one piercing scream, even for a man like him. Mais pourquoi moi? Why, you have no evidence. I am not Nasty Mask. I am not the kind of person who steals the property of others. But I have evidence to the contrary. Proof that you have stolen from others in the past. Yeah. What? I gotcha. Thanks, Shadow. Yeah, I mean, I studied French, so... I mean, at least I hope I'm right on that. I admit I'm a little rusty now. What is this? A poem? Oh, monsieur, you know me so well. I adore poems. Please, read it, and put some feeling into it. Convicted before a wicked man or woman, repeat offender. Sorry to bring it up, Mr. Armstrong, but you've been arrested for stealing from your customers before, haven't you? Mon Dieu! Les mensonges! You're a liar! You deny it? Make la false accusation, s'il vous plaît. Do you have any proof? Want to see la incontestable proof I've ever stolen from one of my customers. I mean, you stole my Magadama. Yeah. Sorry, but you has a fashion that chains this too. Oh, groovy. Seems old habits die hard, Mr. Armstrong. What is that? This is my Magadama. I found it in your kitchen. No! Wow, that scream just broke some windows. Oui, oui. I have a weakness for the little trinkets and la figurines. Why, and it just slips out. I cannot stop. You've stolen handkerchiefs, gloves, and other things from your customers, right? Oui, it is the truth. I'm just a timid little girl inside, monsieur. A timid little girl. Besides, this time, it was not a small trick, oui? It was $500,000. Mais, no, why would I steal it? I have no need for such money. Really now? Oh, monsieur, what is it? Is it true that you're in some pretty serious trouble? Desperate need of a large amount of cash? Take that! This one was pretty easy to piece together. This restaurant is deep in the red, isn't it? Ah, you have a loan to the tune of $500,000. That lottery ticket would have wiped out your debts. Well, Mr. Armstrong, what do you have to say for yourself now? Okay, chains are gone. Mr. Armstrong, you said that the victim had a winning lottery ticket for $500,000. However, did you know that he had something like that how did you know he had something like that in the first place? The man, he was listening to the radio with the earpiece. You said something about that too. I did it, thank you. The winning number was announced on La News, I think. All of a sudden, he exploded. Yes, $500,000! He shouted. And the ticket? Oui, he had all of his tickets spread out on the table. I was so desperately in need of money, so I put poison in his coffee. No, no, no! Oh no, you naughty man! I simply helped myself to one of his tickets. The only Armstrong is Alex Louis Armstrong. Alex Louis Armstrong. Louis is spelled differently. La victim collapsed and Maggie passed out. Thought to myself, pourquoi pas? He had so many of them. Yeah, only one of them was the winning ticket, right? How could you do that, Mr. Armstrong? Maggie was arrested because of you. No, this is not true. Oh, please, you naughty man. No, no, no. This is not true. I will be very angry. I did not take a ticket for $500,000, I mean. But you just told us you did. You said you took a ticket. Mais non, ma fille. It was not. That's enough. Mr. Godot! What in the heck are you doing here? Ugh. This is without a doubt the worst coffee I've ever tasted, Mr. Armstrong. Came here for the coffee? Does his craving for coffee know no bounds? Perhaps Mr. Armstrong stole one of the victim's tickets on the day in question. I am La Air Ed known. Just a pretty little girl who everyone is laughing at. But in that case, Maggie shouldn't be the only one under suspicion. He had the wrong ticket. What? Mr. Armstrong made off with the winning ticket's pretty neighbor. So the ticket he took was worthless? A picture uploaded supporting me on drums or the... Oh, yes. Yes. I'll have to listen to that. Not quite. He did win something. $1. You see, I am just a pretty face. Without my looks, I have nothing. So, what happened to the winning ticket then? the one he meant to steal. Indeed, what did happen to him? I don't like spoiling myself by watching trailers, so we'll just wait and see how the movie turns out tomorrow, won't we? Son, I'm gonna politely decline. Oh yes, supporting me is a great song. Voila, YouTube. Time to laugh at the pretty little airhead. It's like I won't be needing this note anymore. Looks like we've got a new mystery now, namely, where does the winning ticket?
Got a bad feeling about this.
Well, anyway. Can't let Maggie suffer any longer for this. Certainly not again. Save your progress. Okay, time for the trial. Who is ready? I'm ready for this trial. Also, Groovy, to let you know, all soundboard redemptions need to be refunded today because my Stream Deck is currently out of service. So, I apologize.
Oh, I see. I guess I should have expected this. Nobody saw the other guy, huh?
Oh, so the guy who poisoned the coffee was what's-his-face? Fake Phoenix Wright. I'm not ready for the trial. Save that progress. Save that progress!
But he was there when I took the coffee over, sir. Scout's honor.
Maggie.
Ah, Detective Gumshoe.
Are you doing alright? How are you feeling?
As if you need to ask either question, sir.
Don't let him get you down, Maggie. If I don't forget to eat well, okay?
Roger.
And you. Yes? You'd better square this case away. Got it, pal? Maggie's innocent, you hear? You squirrel up, and I'll be doing some squaring away myself. Squaring away some paperwork for your arrest. I think he's serious.
Hey, Detective! You're on our side for once, right?
Yep. Yeah, I mean, nobody's redeemed it, but, if somebody redeems it, I want you to refund them, because I can't do it right now.
Really? Can you, sir?
Oh, of course. I've got the situation under control. I'll be the first witness on the stand. Something I say doesn't mesh with the facts, make sure to point it out, alright? Sure. Okay, we're forming a united front today, pal. You get me?
I tell you how grateful I am, sir.
I don't know if you saw any of my stream on Friday, Groovy, but my computer was constantly making a disconnect noise, and I was getting really frustrated, and it seems like my Stream Deck was the thing causing it, but I can't figure out what to do about it, so...
I've admired you so much, Detective. I know I can count on you. Looks like it should all go pretty smoothly today, huh?
I can only wish. The court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. I think that's the voice I'm gonna have to go with for the defense, because I can't do the wheezy old voice. It hurts too much. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Ugh. Of course it had to be Godot. Ah, bitter. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Ah. What's wrong? Nothing. It's just whenever I get addressed, or whenever I addressed you in the previous trial, your response was, "You's talking to me." It was a little, well, intimidating. No, that wasn't me. That was the phony Phoenix. I see. So our trusty Phoenix Wright is back with us now, is he? Our trusty? So, Mr. Gatto, please, your opening statement, please. Well, I'm glad you found out what exactly was causing it. I mean, I'm not exactly sure, but at least that's what seems to have stopped it. So, Mr. Trite, whether you're a fake or the real deal, we'll find out soon enough through this trial today. I can already tell you I'm the real Phoenix Wright. I wasn't questioning whether you were Phoenix Wright or not. I was questioning whether you had studied law or not. That's what I intend to find out. There's no denying it. Behind that mask is a man who really hates me for some reason. I don't know. I don't know who he could be. As everyone is aware, though the court has already given its verdict on this case once, therefore I won't stand for irrelevant testimony during this retrial. Nor will I stand for a simple repetition of the evidence presented in the last trial. Not planning on repeating anything that phony me has said, trust me. Now then, Mr. Godot, please summon your first witness. Let's start with the formalities, shall we? Name and occupation. Witness, state your name for the court. Huh? Oh, sorry, sir. My name's Police Department Detective. Occupation, Dick Gumshoe. Other way around, detective. Huh? Huh? Oh, sorry. Anyway, I'm the officer in charge of this case since yesterday. Since yesterday? Yeah, the guy who was on the initial investigation is tied up with another case now.
I hope Gumshoe's really got everything under control for everyone's sake.
I see. So, Detective Gumshoe, would you outline for the court the basic facts of the case? Occupation, Gumshoe Dick. The victim's name was Glenn Elk. He was a professional programmer. He was on the payroll of Blue Screens Inc., a local company. This is the victim's autopsy report. The court accepts this into evidence. And here are the floor plans of the restaurant. When the incident took place, the victim was sitting right here. Poisoned coffee was brought over to him by the waitress. The waitress being the accused? Yeah. The victim died from poisoning almost immediately after he took a sip of the coffee. At the time of the incident, there were two other people in the restaurant. Mr. Jean Armstrong, the chef, the owner and chef, and a regular by the name of Victor Kudo. Mr. Victor Kudo. Okay. I would like to say, and do not tell me if I'm right on this, but I have a suspicion that this case is going to... So, the initial case, the initial trial, involved a poison that had no odor and was very lethally effective, and involved a similar poisoning. So I think that we're gonna find out that, like, what's Dahlia is gonna be behind it, behind this as well or something. She's gonna be involved in this in some way. I don't know yet, but I that's what I suspect. Do not tell me if I'm right or not. It still seems to be a very straightforward case to me. Come, detective, take up this hammer and nail the defendant's coffin shut with your own two hands. Now then, Detective Gumshoe, let's have your testimony. Yes, sir. Dahlia, yes, Dahlia. That Dahlia. When the incident took place, the victim was alone at his table, sir. We understand that the guy, Glenn Elg, was listening to the radio at the time. Traces of poison were found in his coffee cup, and what we found was potassium cyanide, stuff that really packs a punch. Never played this, so I came in. Well, I mean, I don't expect... In fact, I'd rather people didn't answer whether I was right or wrong. I'm just letting my thoughts be known, so that way, when somebody watches the stream or watches it back, they can know that I called... I'm trying to call it some kind of motive. Using the dark, aromatic depths of coffee to conceal the poison. Classy lady. The facts of this case seem to be ironclad. Mr. Wright, I'd ask you to begin your cross-examination, but... Yes? Please, no intimidation tricks this time around, is that understood? I already told you that wasn't me. Comment or rating about something in-game. Oh, goodness. It's tough because, like, it's the same assets across the whole trilogy, so, like, the look is still the same. It's still really good. The caricatures are very well done, and, the animations are all very expressive. I think I think the case we're on currently is interesting. But okay, assuming that I've guessed correctly, it let its hand, you know, be shown way too early. So yeah, graphics and sound... Also, I admit, I'm not as big of a fan of the soundtrack of this game as I am the first. For me, the first is still my favorite. So yes, that is my comment. Can I stop you for just a minute? Huh? What is it? Did I say something that contradicts the evidence? He's so desperate for that to be true, he's practically crying. Testimony doesn't match the testimony given by Miss Bird. She claims that there was another man at the victim's table. Yeah, that's what she said, and What killer wouldn't say that when faced with a homicide conviction? Hey, sadly, her testimony isn't supported by the owner or the other customer. Isn't that right, Detective Gumshoe? Yeah, it's true. They had two testimonies tie up on that. Both said there was no one else. There was no other guy at the table. Press harder. You always press harder. When do you ever not press harder? Well, maybe just the other witnesses just missed him. Perhaps their view of the victim's table was obscured in some way. Huh. That arrangement is as weak as the coffee at Tribulations, Wright. I have here in my possession a ticket. A ticket? It's more like a photo to me. Yes, a one-way ticket to Guiltyville. Population the defendant. This photograph was taken from near the entrance to the kitchen. This is the scene as witnessed by the chef moments after the poisoning took place. The poisoning took place, correct? And I think this court will agree that such a clear view of the scene of the crime. How, Mr. Wright, could anyone have overlooked a second person at the table? Urk. It certainly seems to show that the victim's table extremely clearly. He was listening to his radio, you said? Yeah, he had a portable radio in his chest pocket. Maggie told us that too, didn't she? Something about how one of them had some sort of earpiece? What should I do? Should I press a little? Always press harder. That's my life motto. And what was it that the victim was listening to on the radio, Detective Gumshoe? Huh? How should I know? Thanks a lot. Now we're a step closer to the middle of nowhere.
This isn't going very well, is it?
Detective, could you please perhaps tell us about how the poison and how it was used? So, traces of poison were found in the coffee cup and nowhere else? Not sure I get you, pal. Was the poison a liquid, or was it a powder? If I had to put it in layman's terms, I'd say it was a powdery substance. So the poison could have been anything. Could have been in anything on that table. Salt, sugar, pepper. Do you put salt and pepper in your coffee, Mr. Wright? Victim took his coffee black with no sugar. Always press harder. Are you absolutely certain that the victim even drank any of his coffee? Huh? What do you mean? According to this file, the poison was found in the victim's coffee. But what proof is there that the victim ever drank any of it? That he died? Oh, hey, you're right, that's exactly what I was thinking. Objection. In case you were wondering, that last objection was for the detective there. Huh? For me? Oh, hey, you're right. You may be fooling the court, but I'm not falling for it. You have the time to waste. You have time to present that piece of evidence. That piece, sir? Yes, that piece. What piece was it again? Which piece was it again? This. Lovely. Should I be grateful this coffee's only hot enough to give me first degree? This is the victim's coffee cup. Yes, the victim's coffee cup. Take a good look at the rim. There's clearly a coffee stain on it. There's clearly a coffee stain on it. Conclusive proof that the victim did drink the poisoned coffee that was in this cup. The victim gulped down... Oh. I swear I didn't press A twice there. For the record, the only prints on the cup were the victims and the defendants. Okay. Upon further investigation of this cup, we found a certain chemical substance. It's called poison. Potassium cyanide? I've heard of that chemical before. Exactly how strong is this poison, Detective Gumshoe? It's, well... that stuff's lethal. Eat too much in your history.
How much is too much?
Just enough. A lethal dose is 0.2 grams. That's about enough to finish anyone off.
0.2 grams? How much is that?
You know when you swab your ears for earwax? Yeah, about that much. Earwax, huh? That sounds like something Gumshoe's got an abundance of? Wow, rude. Such a small quantity of poison could have been concealed anywhere. By the way, I had a question for everyone. How would you guys feel about A, sponsorships, and B, merch? Now, I'm not what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not decided on any of it, certainly. Like, I've kind of, up until now, operated on the, like, I just don't know enough. But, like, if I looked more into it, Raid Shadow Legends, no joke, that Stream Elements has only ever offered me Raid Shadow Legends sponsorships. But I was just curious, like, would you guys be upset if I took some sort of sponsorship? I don't know quite what yet, because obviously, like, I don't even know how you get a sponsorship in the first place. But I guess what I'm saying is, like, should I start doing any sort of research, or would you guys be so opposed to it that, like, you know, I should just not bother? Yeah, but if you ask me, it's been blown way out of proportion. You know what my golden rule is, Detective? Chuck out a bad cup of coffee. You can always get another. Huh? I don't get it. I'm saying we can always get another witness on the stand if we have to chuck you out. So stick to the facts, Detective. Now, what was Ms. Bird's motive? Come on, Gumshoe. They said she wanted to steal a lottery ticket. I knew it. That's what we've heard yesterday, too. Yes, do some research. Yeah, I mean, like, even if you guys were totally cool with it, I'm not gonna just, like, tomorrow, oh, hey, I got this. Like, I'm gonna look into stuff, but I figure, like, I don't know, maybe someone would be interested in me. I have to see what it entails, because I don't even know how sponsorships go, usually. It was a winning ticket for $500,000. Oh, you can come to TwitchCon with me this year? I mean, yeah, I thought that was the plan. I thought I was going to.
Mr. Armstrong knew about the ticket too, didn't he? He stole the wrong one. But he stole the wrong one.
And is it possible Maggie stole the winning one? Always press harder. I have a room ready to go. Well, I appreciate that. I actually, I was going to, I already have ideas for room. Room and board. The mere fact that this lottery ticket disappeared in no way implicates my client. And, like, also, you know, like, as again, with merch, it's not that I would just, like, tomorrow have something. I would really think it out and, like, run it by everyone and stuff. But I was just curious if it's the sort of thing anybody would be interested if I did my research on. The very ticket in question. That's a $500,000 lottery ticket. Female police officers found it when she was conducting a search of the defendant. What? Interesting. Order, order. She's quite a lucky bird, our little waitress. You will submit that ticket as evidence to the court immediately. I'd better keep an eye on that ticket the way the judge's voice is quavering. I wonder if in a case like this, would they still let someone redeem the ticket? This ticket was presented to the court in the previous trial too. But it feels heavier somehow. $500,000, you say? It's just a scrap of paper. What matters is where it was found, Your Honor. That's on Maggie's person. Unfortunate. Well, let me know. Yeah, well, yeah, I very much plan on going to TwitchCon with you. This case seems overwhelmingly clear to me. The defendant had ample opportunity to commit the crime of which she is charged. Furthermore, it seems beyond reasonable doubt that she did indeed commit this crime. I like an old man who knows the score. There's also the matter of the $500,000 lottery ticket. That alone provides a very credible motive. I mean, for that sum of money, I might even be tempted to bend the rules. I don't mind an old man who is weak to the siren call of money.
Not good, Nick. The evidence is against Maggie starting to pile up fast.
Yeah, that's because the court has ruled guilty once already. It's about time to wrap up this repeat performance with one final decisive piece of evidence. It's got more evidence. This is the apron the delightful Miss Bird was wearing at the time.
Wow, that's not the cleanest apron I've ever seen.
That stain looks like it can't be blood, can it? Ha! Seems the star of our play was a little flustered. And somehow spilled coffee on herself. The coffee? It's not exactly the first thing that caught my eye. Of course, the coffee stain isn't the most interesting thing about this apron. No, there's something else that stands out even more. Something else? I presume you mean... Of course, I'm referring to the pocket. Yeah, okay. The pocket? Search carried out right after the incident uncovered this. Potassium cyanide, the very poison used by the killer, was in her apron pocket. Bottle of poison. Yeah, and Maggie's prints were the only ones on it. What? That's a lot of evidence. Order, order, order. The court will accept these items into evidence. It's not looking good. There's still something bothering me, Mr. Godot. Why have you not explained the blood stain to the court? Blood stain? What blood stain would that be? Don't play games, prosecutor. The blood-colored stain that's smeared all over the apron. That's ridiculous. Nobody told me anything about a blood stain. You don't need to be told. Look at it. Well, detective, could this stain really be blood? No way, sir. It's just ketchup, sir. Ketchup? Must have gotten some on her apron while taking some of their breakfast that day. Could have spoken up a little sooner, Detective Gumshoe. Pull a stunt like that again, and I'll have you drink 17 cups of ketchup, witness. Ugh. I thought everyone knew what it was already. I haven't seen anything yet to make me doubt the last ruling I made on this case. The motive, the opportunity, and the supporting evidence, they all have been clearly established. Well, Trey, it seems you really are a phony after all. You really know how to drive a man nuts. Describe for the court the crime scene and the findings of your investigation there. The crime was reported at 2:25 p.m. by a kind of scary old man, sir. Poor Maggie had passed out from the shock. It must have been real tough for her. The victim didn't have any identification on him, but we figured out who he was pretty quick, and then the investigation went smoothly. When Maggie was searched, we found the lottery ticket and the bottle of poison. And that was it. There was nothing else missing from the crime scene. You identified the victim and secured our prime suspect. Very good. Last chance to convince the court you're a real lawyer, Trite. Don't count on any more cross-examinations after this one, so let the fun begin. This is fun. Crime. Scary old man, Detective Gumshoe. There's an old man who's a regular at the restaurant where the incident was reported. Oh, well, we're obviously talking about the same man. The officers were dispatched right after the report came in, but the old guy still made a fuss. What took you so long? Then he hurled abuse at them and seeds. Seeds. Ha! It was nothing. I caught each one with my teeth. What? It's not even the mighty Gato can avoid being attacked by that guy. The old man was the only other customer in the place at the time. He took his time finding a payphone, apparently, so he was late reporting the crime. Poor Maggie passed out. How long was the defendant unconscious for? The officers got to the crime scene around 2:40. Maggie was still out cold in the kitchen at that time. It took another 10 minutes or so before she came through. Would have liked to have been on the scene myself. Would have loved to see Maggie asleep like that, all pretty and peaceful. Save the romantics for your own time, detective. All we need to know is about the investigation. Oops, I guess I'm pretty red right now, aren't I? Isn't Maggie... Isn't Maggie also listening in on this? I think you would want to be a little more careful about this. Didn't have any? Are you saying that it was stolen then? No, I don't think so. The victim didn't have a driver's license or even a credit card on him, pal. Yeah, it was 58 cents in his wallet. 58 cents? I can't believe if I found someone with less in their wallet than me, pal. That's a mood. The victim sounds like he was a thoroughly miserable young man. Or some kind of outlaw. Why not give him a bit of an edge? I think I'm onto something here. Figured out who he was. Wait a sec. Huh? Did you say something dumb again? Or did I say something dumb again? Let me paraphrase what you just testified to the court. The victim didn't have any form of ID on him. That's what you basically said, correct? Yeah, basically. In that case, how were you able to identify the victim so quickly? Oh, that. He's so let down. The sagging shoulders and the puppy eyes. There was a prescription bag on the victim's table along with the lottery ticket. Seems Mr. Glenn Eld visited his doctor before he went to Tribulations. Got the victim's name from the medical records of the doc who prescribed the meds. That's a reliable enough source for the court. Of course, ask about his health insurance? No. Ask about the bag. So what sort of medicine was in the bag? Well, actually, the bag we found was empty. Huh? Yeah, completely empty. It's completely empty. He had eaten the bottle, pills and all. Huh. You're entering an empty paper bag as evidence? Desperate, are you, Trite? Now, what happened with it? Yeah. The defendant had been passed out for a while, correct? In that case, isn't it possible someone planted... Hey, yeah, you nailed it, pal. Happens to me all the time. I had a department party the other day, and when I got home, I was wearing the boss's shoes. Objection! Keep up this crazy testimony, detective, and those shoes will end up down your throat. Sorry. So, Trite, someone planted the evidence in Maggie's pocket. It's a pretty bold statement. Care to back it up with evidence? Well, I'd love to if I had any. It appears you have no evidence to support your theory, Mr. Wright. Continue with your testimony, witness. Okay, that was it. There was nothing else. So the $500,000 lottery ticket and bottle were accounted for. Yeah. Interesting. It's true that those two items are accounted for. But wasn't there a lottery ticket that was stolen that day? Oh, yeah. The one the restaurant owner took. You won a whole dollar with it. What a lucky guy, huh? You're just going to let him get away with it? It was $1, detective. It was just $1.
I guess no one cares when it's that little, except for Gumshoe.
Find a hole in his testimony.
Gumshoe isn't giving us anything to work with. Can't find any contradictions.
Okay. Maggie are dumb and dumber. Our only hope is that they were so dumb they missed something.
Be the dumbest you've ever been.
I'm very suspicious of his last statement. Because he goes like, there was nothing else. Like, clearly that has to contradict something. I'm tempted to say the newspaper, because that was left behind at the scene of the crime. But there was also the CD, but we don't have that as evidence. The terrible lunch. Got the owner's debt. Scooter. Floor plans. The crime photo. Coffee cup. Okay, so... You know, I'm gonna do it. Also, I'm gonna save. Present... the sportsman. Oh, well... I thought, because, like, surely that's, like, one of those how did you not find this kind of thing. .30 and 2:30 p.m. Any identification on him? Passed out. I've pressed everything. Oh, hold on. Let me check the bag again. The bag is empty. Want a hint? Not yet, but probably soon. Maggie must have passed out. The victim didn't have identification. We figure out it was pretty quick. The investigation went smoothly. Maggie searched. We found those. I'm thinking. I can do this. There's nothing else missing from the crime scene. I'm tempted to say this picture because it doesn't show the bag. Maybe the bag was missing too? Maybe do this, but also I'm here if you need help. Thank you. I appreciate that. So it's $500,000. Okay, I'm gonna present the picture, and if the picture doesn't do it, then I'll want a hint. Okay. Okay, can I get a hint? Also, hey Crocodile, good to see you. How are you doing? But yes, can I get hints? I'm not smart enough for this. Great statement. Oh, I see. Okay. I'm good. I drank way too much Tropicana. Oh, really? Okay, that makes sense. Negative Gumshoe, I think I should point something out to you. There's just one small contradiction in your testimony. Oh, finally, I'm getting all anxious. Just wait, so hurry up, will you? You testified that nothing else was missing from the crime scene. However, the prescription that you mentioned was empty. Did the officers recover the medicine from the scene of the crime later? No, they didn't. The victim was given a prescription right before going to Tribulations. Where does the medicine go? You are too cool, pal. I'm back. Hey, Groovy! You missed my important question, then. Indeed, due to consideration. Due consideration wasn't given to the victim's prescription in the previous trial. Witness, why do you always overlook such vital pieces of evidence? I guess that's the most careless thing I've done so far, huh? Yay, Groovy. The victim was killed by poison. The victim's medicine mysteriously disappeared. The victim's own prescription could have been the lethal poison itself. He was prescribed poison? Order. Well, Mr. Goddo, what have you got to say to that? That's all. What? Ready for the court to name the clinic... Wait, read for the court the name of the clinic on the prescription bag, if you will. What's the clinic's name got to do with anything? New ear... Otolaryngological. Otolaryngological? Just what kind of illness was the victim suffering from, Mr. Goodo? Question? Important, Trivago. Yeah. I was just asking if I should start doing some research into sponsorships and or merch, like if that's a thing that I should start looking into. Like, it's not likely to happen for a while, even if I do decide, but I was just curious what people thought. Hardly an illness. More like a bitter war wound, you could say. A war wound? Right before the end, found himself in a fight. He took a blow to the side of the head. And yeah, it's a hard G. It is a hard G. You don't get to just break the rules of English like that. Ruptured his eardrum. Ruptured his eardrum? What on earth was the prescription he was given? It was a cream to be applied topically to the ear canal, not to be ingested. What? Extreme elements for merch, most likely. I mean, I would guess that seems like it's the easiest, but also I had very specific ideas in mind for merch, so I don't know if, like, that's... You know... If it'll let me do that. If you read the fine print. We found traces of the medication in the victim's left ear. So, the one where he was listening to. Mr. Oak correctly applied some of his medications while he was at Tribia. Therefore, it would be absurd to believe he would have had eaten his medication. Sponsorships, maybe. I would care about merch, though. I would turn broker than broke. Well, I mean, obviously I'm not gonna just take any sponsorship, even if I do end up with something, but, like, I don't know, I was curious. Is it relevant to the case after all? Or to the case after all? No.
Nick, if you don't think it's something quick, it'll all be over.
She's right. I can't get away with any weak objection, will she? I'm not above it. I'll take a Nestle sponsorship? Do they sponsor? I didn't think they did. Only moments ago, Mr. Goddo made the following. It seems Mr. applied some of his while he was at Tribia. If that's the case, then why was the medication not found at the scene of the crime? But the medication in question was just for topical use inside the ear canal. Why the heck are you telling me about hard G's? Or you were arguing with Sam? I know, but I'm saying I'm declaring it, and I'm sorry. GIF. The word is GIF. It's a hard G. I don't care if the inventor says otherwise. He's wrong. Could not be found at the scene of the crime. However insignificant it may seem, it's the lawyer's duty to pursue the truth. They sponsor. I just said because they're. Oh, they're kind of. Oh, yeah. I've heard. You know, I've heard Nestle's not a cool company either. You know, as that medication is irrelevant. It hardly seems likely a prescription drug would contain potassium cyanide. Hardly seems likely that the coffee waitress served would contain it either. But it did. Possibility is undeniable. Ugh. Mr. Godot, is the detective the only witness the prosecution wishes to call? Or Mr. Godot? I've got my own witness I'd like to call, sir. It's the old man who was there the day of the restaurant. The day of the restaurant. It was a man who was there in the restaurant at the day of the murder. Is something you might like to listen to? Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. Victor Kudo, the pigeon hater? Very well. The matter of this disappearance seems little more than trivial at best. However, it wasn't explored at all in the previous trial. That is something that bothers me.
Yay, good job, Nick.
Day of the restaurant. After which we'll hear the prosecution's next witness. I suppose this means I'll just have to finish you off in my last 6 cups. Court is adjourned for recess.
Phew, that was close.
Tell me about it. I nearly died in there.
That's my line, sir. No, it's my line. I think I really did die a little bit. Looks like we all nearly died in there. I can't believe Detective Gumshoe. How could he betray us like that? Huh? He said he'd help me, but he totally set me up.
That's too much coffee. It's stressing me. I know, that is way too much coffee. Yeah, it's like elementary school all over again. I don't think he meant to do that, Maggie. He was backed into a corner. I mean, the guy's got to do his job, right?
It's okay. I know all about lies and betrayal. I've had them my whole life. It really hurt this time. It felt as someone punched me hard in the stomach. I hate that guy. I don't ever want to see him again.
Poor Gumshoe.
So the next witness is gonna be that old guy from the park, right?
Yeah, Mr. Kudo, lover of waitress outfits and projectile seeds.
But he's gonna be really stubborn. I mean, he's pretty set in his ways, you know?
Cough.
Yeah, he's a big old grouch. Are you gonna be able to handle him, Nick?
Yeah, I can take whatever he throws at me. Even those never-ending bird seeds. Hey, they addressed it. Never-ending. How about that? Court will now reconvene for the trial of Maggie Bird. Mr. Godot, your next witness, please. The prosecution calls the lucky old-timer who caught the show over a cup of coffee. Will the witness please take the stand? I feel like I'm making Godot into a, into like a TV show host. Name and occupation. Glad we're doing this. It's really cool from a different angle. Yeah. My name is Victor Kudo, born and raised in the land of the rising sun. Honor and duty are what make me mine. Mind you, I can be a little emotional at times too. We don't need to hear about that, Mr. Kudo. Just tell the court your occupation. My occupation? Ha! Listen, young'un. How much call do you think there is for kimono embroidery here? Kimono embroidery? That's what I do, or did back in Japan. I embroidered family crests on kimonos. My ancestors were embroidering before this country even existed.
Wow, a real craftsman. They're a dying breed.
I'm glad I'm streaming it, and I'm glad you got it for me so I could stream it, because I would have been sad if I couldn't stream it.
Embroider my costume sometime.
Anyway, like I said, there's not much demand for that kind of thing here, so I had to take a job working the cash register at a burger joint pretending to smile. Burger joint would have been better off putting him in the kitchen. Now then, witness, you were in the restaurant at the time of the incident. Oh yes, I was eating some seeds over a cup of... Why would you eat... whatever. Seeds? What do you think these are, hmm? I see. You saw everything that happened, didn't happen, Grips? Are we talking about it? Because the word is GIF, Sans. I don't care that the creator said it. He's wrong. He doesn't get to defy English. Did I? Oh, yes. Yes, I did. I saw it all. Then please, tell the court. We're all ears. Sure, sure. I'll tell you. I'll tell you every last detail. You don't get gifts on Christmas, you get gifts. Because it's a hard G. And the G literally stands for graphical, which is a hard G. The young man was reading the sports paper. Serving girl brought him a Javachino, but she put something in it. It's Team Hard G, I don't care what... Exactly! He doesn't get to break the rules of English. He took one sip of it and he was in terrible pain and then collapsed. That's the serving girl, right there, the defendant's chair. I remember her well. That's the lie right there. I've found it. Not a serving girl. Please refer to her as a waitress. Ah, you're as bad as the rest of them. And gifts is an entirely different word. It has the exact same beginning for makes the words. No, they don't. No, they don't. If I typed in a random smattering of letters, maybe it would be the first time anyone's done that combination, but that doesn't mean I can then completely change it. Right? If I say Blahargum, if I spell something BLAGRM and I say that's Frederick, that doesn't work. Just because I invented that doesn't mean that's how it works. The whole point of English is that we all have agreed upon rules, and you can't just break them. These newfangled words, what's the old-fashioned ones, Newfangled. All this talk of radios and glasses is wireless and spectacles. Rules are for pedants. It's for people who actually speak words. You are quite literally following the rules right now. There's literally a Monty Python sketch where it's like a talk show, and he goes like, "It's spelled Raymond Luxury Yacht, but it's pronounced Throat Warbler Mangrove." It's like, just because you came up with the phrase Raymond Luxury Yacht doesn't mean that you can totally change its pronunciation. Don't forget the old values. Don't let the old days slip away. A lot of people break the rules of English. Yeah, but, I mean... Well, no, we don't. We add to it, but we don't break rules. Yeah, the reason it's such a topic is because it's an acronym to irregular words now, can you? Well, so if we were going by that logic, then it should be a hard G, because it's graphic user interface. Man, I was reading this part paper. Oh, whoops. Yeah, that's what I'm going to... Like, I'm just gonna go right for it, because... It's gonna be what people... Well, most... Yeah, GIF. Exactly. It's going to be GIF. Point out that he used the wrong break. Where? What? What do you mean, wrong break? Yes, I say it is the case. And gift. Okay, well. But also with Sans' example of the fish that's spelled GHOTI, like that doesn't work because that's not how it works. Oh, well that's just a misspelling. That's a synonym. Sorry, not a, was it homonym? The thing that sounds the same, but it's spelled different. But that's a different word. You are just substituting a different word there. Homophone. Homophone. Okay. Well, yeah, either way, a homophone does not mean that you can break the rules of English. If somebody tells me to go to the store and buy flour, and then I come back with FLOWER, they're not gonna be like, well, I didn't, well, it's the same thing. No. Yeah, they're called homophones, yeah. Either present Maggie herself. Okay. Okay, fine. I'll do this the proper way. Okay. So you saw the victim then? You saw Mr. Glenn Elg. I wanted to know if Gudson Braun retained his championship or not. I was looking at the sports paper the victim was reading. The location in question... There are partitions between the tables on the side of the restaurant, right? So what if there are? You say that you could see the victim. That means you were sitting at a table on the other side of the restaurant, correct? Ha! Go to that place to drink Javachino. I don't go to sit. I don't remember which table I was sitting at. Same spelling and pronunciation. But it's different meaning. Well, okay. So then it's a homophone. Okay, sorry. Homophone then. But either way, nobody would accept it. Nobody would accept a homophone in writing. So your argument doesn't even make sense. It's a very grave accusation. Are you sure about what you saw? Victor Kodo never makes mistake. I dot every T and cross every I. I see. My eyesight's fine. The doctor said I only need spectacles for reading and driving. I saw what the servant girl put in the Javachino as well. Press harder. Yay, thank you. Need more clarification on what was put into the victim's coffee. I'd like to ask that the witness add what he knows about this to the testimony. Enlighten us, please? Sure. There's no question about it. She very conspicuously put some white powder in there. Did she really put that into the coffee? You doubt me, boy. She took out some small brown bottle and sprinkled it in. Couldn't she have been adding sugar? Sugar? In a small brown bottle like that? Like that. Witness, could you please describe the bottle in more concrete terms? Huh. A bottle like this, perhaps? Oh, there it is. That's the one. The bottle of potassium cyanide, I presume? Okay, if you use the right there, you are waifu material. Yeah. So what did the accused put in the coffee? I think it's clear, don't you? Just saying. He just took one sip. Yo, youngins, you waste everything. Those Javachinos cost $8. The good old days we would have drank every last drop, eaten the cup, and then died. Congratulations, you have earned the title of baddest man to grace a court. So it was an immediate death? Well, with potassium cyanide, I suppose that's possible. Oh yes, he slumped over without so much as a twitch. The Jalapeno. I just drinks turned sour in my stomach. God, you pronounced it waifu. Waifu. Okay, fine. The waitress, I presume she is. The inventor pronounces it differently. No, they don't. The inventor of the term waifu? No. See, I remember her well in reference to the waitress. Did she really have any particular features that you can identify her by? Disgrace, that's what it is. Her, you know, practically naked in that uniform. You're pressing buttons? I mean, he would be pressing buttons if he had a point, but he doesn't. So, the features you witnessed is her outfit. Anyone could wear such a uniform, even me. Mr. Wright, please spare the court any further mental anguish from that image.
Don't get all excited, Nick. You gotta keep yourself together.
Guess I got a bit carried away. Ah, there are other things I recognize about her too, you know. Press harder. Oof, Shadow. Venomous bite you got? I'm just saying it like it is, Groovy. Take the copy over to the victim. What matters is whether the waitress was Maggie Bird or not. Quite right. Mr. Kudo, these other features that you recognize about the defendant. I'd like you to add them to your testimony. Sure. There was a ribbon in her hair and her apron straps were loose. I seem to remember several details about her appearance. What about the most crucial detail, her face? Ha, as if I wouldn't remember that. The witness noticed the straps upon the accused's apron. He's unlikely to make a mistake about her face. That's right, I can even tell you the color of the ribbon in her hair. It was red. So you see, there's nothing wrong with the witness's eyesight. I feel like the straps. You seem interested in those straps. Why is that? The straps on her apron. What's the fascination? Fascination? Objection. People have all kinds of... Oh, jeez. We don't need to embarrass the witness. Listen, you young upstarts, I haven't got a six-strap fetish. Is there any relevance? Just curious as to why he was so fixated on the witness. I said I haven't got a strap fetish. How many times do I have to repeat myself? Very well. Continue with your testimony and make sure it's strapless. Okay. So maybe I have to push the final thing again? Remember her face. The identifying Oh, this looks like the girl from that like disappeared in front of us. The identifying features you described are all things you would see from the back. So what? Is it possible that you never saw the waitress from the front at all?
Objection!
Objection! Huh. He's got you there, Gramps. Why would you interrupt me just to say that? People normally talk about facial features when they're asked to describe someone. Nothing but straps and ribbons. This is embarrassing. I'm not obsessed with straps or ribbons. I'm just telling you what I saw. Mr. Kudo, the court requests that you add details about any identifying features you observed from the front. That is, to your testimony. Sure.
This old man's testimony is getting longer and longer.
If I can't find a hole in it soon, it'll get even longer, I bet. Nothing that caught your... It's a guy plot twist? Well, I mean, yeah. Hated to see her leave, but loved to watch her go. you know, Sans, the sad thing is you're probably right. I mean, you are right. What am I saying? But you did clearly see the witness's face, yeah?
No question about it. I didn't come this far to back down now. Victor Kudo never backs down.
It's not the answer I was looking for.
See, man, I wonder if you really...
Oh. Okay, hold on. The ketchup stain, right? Put the water. Okay, hold on. I'm saving this. I would think if he saw her from the front, he'd see the ketchup stain. That's what I'm gonna try. Yeah. Hell yeah. Mr. Kudo, I'd like you to please take a look at this.
Ah, that filthy thing would suit you, filth like you perfectly. Actually, it reminds me of what my grandson looks like, just after he's done eating.
Have you ever seen this before?
Of course I haven't. Do you think I'd forget something as dirty as that?
Grubba voice? What do you mean, grubba voice?
Well, you half-witted clot. Why? What is it? You half-witted clot, there's been an eerie silence in the room.
Mr. Kudo, this apron is the apron worn by the defendant on the day of the poisoning.
Huh?
And as you just said yourself, you wouldn't forget something like this. Which means if you had really seen this apron before... Yes, you know what I'm getting at. You couldn't have possibly seen the waitress from the front. Oops. Witness. You can't just oops your way out of this. Well, looks like we finally have a genuine trial on our hands. Listen, Wright, here are the facts. On the day of the incident, there was only one waitress in the restaurant. That's being the defendant, Mrs. Maggie Bird. Exactly. And when that one waitress put the poison into the coffee cup, this old guy was watching. I hope you understand the gravity of the situation, Mr. Kudo. Who keeps sliding him coffee? I know, right? Or maybe he has like a, like a baseball like pitching machine, except it's like on its side, so it just slides coffee, Like there's a thing that like feeds the coffee mugs down, and then the pitching machine just goes like whoosh, and then whips the coffee. My client pleads oopsie daisies. The fate of the defendant may rest on what you remember seeing. Just tell the court exactly what you saw, Gramps.
You can rely on me, Captain. My noggin's in perfect working order. Can't remember a single occasion when I forgot what burger customer wanted.
You can't remember. Probably more like he's messed up so many times he's blocking it out.
Sounds like something that someone would build for YouTube. Yeah, probably. I wouldn't be surprised if someone's tried that. And let's test just how good your memory and attention for detail is, Mr. Kudo. Tell us what you remember about the victim.
He was another one of those pesky young types wearing a broken pair of spectacles. He had a newspaper in his right hand, and the noisy brat kept rustling its pages. The young man was listening to the wireless. I remember that well. And then the servant girl in question brought over the Javachino. The little fidget picked up the cup and with his free hand and took a sip.
The testimony we have just heard is to test how credible the witness memory is. It seems to me that he remembers the victim in a great deal of detail. Oh yes, I hate those you-know-what types who are so vague about everything. I get the joke.
How are you gonna handle this, Nick?
You only need to do one thing. Just need to prove that the old man's memory is shot.
Just trip him up, you mean? Isn't that kind of cruel?
I suppose, but I'll do my best. So he's wearing broken spectacles. Dark glasses to you. One of the lenses was green, the other was broken. No fangled rubbish. That's why I remember him so well. He did have some kind of lens over his left eye, like a scouter. But I wouldn't have called it a pair of glasses. It would have been some modern-looking shade. Perhaps I should take to wearing some and rival Mr. Gatto's sharp appearance.
Oh, we better come up with something sharp and quick.
This new paper was sports paper, was it? Young hooligan, I nearly asked him, can't you read without fidgeting? I was surprised. How was I supposed to be able to read the back of the page with all that rustling going on? I needed to find out if Gustin Braun retained his championship title. It was his paper, not yours. If you wanted to know so bad, why didn't you buy your own? Why are you looking at me for? How dare you judge me? Oh!
Gustin Braun got beaten yesterday, by the way. Anyway.
Wireless? Radio. That decadent young rascal, in my day, it was one or the other. Read the newspaper or listen to the wireless. Oh boy. I'm using an earpiece. It's selfish, that's what it is. I was straining my ears, but I couldn't catch any of it. Why are you looking at it? How dare you feel sorry for me? Oh. The waitress who you only saw from behind, right? You're one of those, aren't you? You never let anything go, isn't that right? Maybe. What does that matter if I saw her from the front or behind? My eyes never lie. Oh, His free hand? Yes. Which hand was that? Were you listening before, cloth ears? Rustling the paper with his right hand, didn't I? Free hand wasn't his right hand. Which was it, you moron? Huh. Perhaps the great Mr. Trite has 3 hands. Yeesh, I was only asking. No need to gang up and treat me like a freak. Some holes, then a slice of Swiss cheese. Need to find the contradiction in his testimony somewhere, huh? Anything will do, even the smallest detail. How would he have known it's a wireless? Serving girl, brought over the cappuccino. Fidget picked it up with his free hand and took a sip. Okay, I'm saving for one. I feel like this is the statement. I appreciate you too, Groovy. Okay. 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 So... Okay, maybe that's not the wrong... Oh, heck yeah. Oh, whoops, that's not what I wanted. Okay. His left eardrum. Has Phoenix Wright ever had to defend someone who was actually guilty? Yes. Yes, at the end of the second game, he was technically defending a murderer. He took a sip. But I have a hint if you need one. Okay. Let me think it through at least. Wearing a broken pair of spectacles. Pages. The cappuccino. Up the cup. No, okay. I thought maybe the whole point about, like, it's not spectacles, it's a scouter. Maybe, you know what? Maybe it's the newspaper, because... Oh, whoops. Because he was doodling on it. No. Okay. Says that he got them guilty because he hired an assassin, which is just bad. Did he win? No, technically, no, he lost. Okay, oh, this is tough. Oh. Wait. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do it. Not on this statement. Are you serious? I thought that... Oh gosh, I am confused. No? Are you kidding? Okay, can I have a hint then? Can I have a hint, son? I thought I could figure it out. Wearing a broken pair of... Yeah, I'm dazed and confused. It says even the smallest detail, so like... I mean... in this picture, he doesn't have it on. The coffee cup. And the coffee cup has his fingerprints on it. Wait, if the paper's in the... Yeah. He picked up the coffee cup. Oh, the question brought over the... Little fidget picked up the cup with his free hand. It's about his free hand. But, like, it doesn't say that it has his fingerprints from his left or right hand. It's okay, I guess it is. But you know which hand based on the cup? I don't. It's a way of testing your credibility. I know. There's nothing wrong with my memory. I tell you, nothing. If I got anything wrong, I'll eat the seeds and sing the pigeon song. Care to tell us where this is going, Trey? According to Mr. Kudo, the victim was holding the paper in his right hand while drinking coffee with his free hand, which would make that his left. Oh, 'cause of the stain. Oh, that makes sense. What is this, kindergarten? I would like to take a look at this. It's the cup the victim used, correct? Yes, and on the rim, you'll notice that the mark left by the victim's lips. Yes, that coffee stain, that is a stain left by coffee. Consider where that stain is, you'll clearly see the victim was holding the cup in his right hand. But how? Well, Mr. Kudo, the court is waiting for your epic performance. You said you'd eat those seeds and sing the pigeon song. Ah! Mr. Kudo, I'm afraid this is simply not acceptable. I think the witness has had a... Better go back. I didn't press a button.
Wait.
Wait. You think I'm gonna stand here and listen to you tell me I'm mad? You're wrong. I don't care about that dirty coffee cup. I know what I saw. You still insist on your testimony? A young brat was holding the cup in his left hand. Oh yes, no question. I'm a good law-abiding citizen. I am. That dead young hotbot and you, spiky-haired yahoo, who are at fault. Who, me? Thank you, old man. We've heard quite enough from you already. Don't call me old man, old man. I've been around for 68 years, I have. You can't ignore me. Listen to what I have to say. Not understand. Please don't explain. I won't explain, then. Sorry, Mr. Kudo, but... Sure, why not hear a little more? Mr. Gatto. But this is my 16th cup of coffee, so this is your final stand. Thank you, Captain. You can rely on Victor. Been around 32 for 32 years. Been around for 27 years. Wearing the earpiece on this. Was wearing the earpiece on the same side of as the green lens of his specs. Kept fiddling with it all the time. He was fiddling with it just before he picked up the cup too. He used the same hand to pick up the cup. His left hand. Okay, but that doesn't... So an unusual monocle over his left eye. It wasn't a monocle, Your Honor. It was a small computer monitor often used by programmers. A monitor? You mean like a television screen? Gotta appreciate this old man for... yeah, he's wearing a very tight suit. This is a screen that displays computer data. It's called an HMD. It's a common tool for in the victim's line of work. HD, TV, DVD, CD, all these newfangled letters drive me mad, but they don't matter. I know what I saw, and I'm telling the truth. It's true, he doesn't seem to be lying. Those are the facts, good old black and white. Yeah, often used by power level readings. Exactly. Boy, was wearing the earpiece on the same side of his head. So he's wearing an HMD. Hey, what does it matter? None of them actually, but hey. And you're sure he was wearing the earpiece on the same side? No question, I could only see that side of his head from where I was sitting. Yeah, that's pretty obvious. If you look at the floor plans. Opposite table, we have a side view of the victim's head. Fiddling with it. I'm being sick. Oh, I'm so sorry you're sick, Ryan. Seems you kept an eye on Mr. Glenelg. He kept getting on my nerves, rustling that newspaper and fiddling with his earpiece all the time. And then he went and made all a fuss about dying from one sip of gelatine. Calm down, you young brat. Just looking at him made me suddenly speed up my seed eating. I could have choked. Time those 2 weeks. Oh goodness, I'm so sorry. Being sick is awful. The earpiece you mentioned. Which hand did the victim touch it with? You're one of those people, aren't you? You're the type that uses your left hand to get things out of your right pocket. Fastens your left cuff with your right hand. When the tour guide says on your right side, you'll see the famous blah blah. You're the one who deliberately looks left, aren't you? Well, aren't you? No, I didn't usually use the hand on the same side of his body that the earpiece was on. Ow, ow, ow! His left hand. And he used the same hand to pick up the cuff. His left hand. Sick, my mom caught something and now I got it too. Oh, I'm sorry. That's always the worst when it's like, it's not even just that you get sick, but like, it was brought to you. That's always tough. You seem very sure of yourself, Mr. Kudo. That's because I know what I saw, no matter what tricks you try to play on me. It's like he really did see the guy picking up the cup with his left hand. This is a dead end. Something's not quite right. Okay, what do we have? Well, for one thing... Okay, so the HMD is on the left side, so that much is true. I can't tell, is that his head... Is that his left ear sticking up or his right? I think that might be his left ear. Oh, sorry about the sickness. Yeah, I'm sorry too, Ryan. Fiddling with it just before he picked up the cup, too. It's the same hand to pick up the cup. Left ear. Yeah, I mean... Okay. I'm going to present the picture because I think... Yeah, like you said, it's his left ear. So clearly he didn't have it on. Because, yeah, he clearly doesn't have it on right now, so... Okay. Oh my gosh, Super Chat 271 to watch. Yeah! I'm happy to have you. I just feel weak and I kind of get some aches, but still wasted. Or I could be... I understand that feeling. Okay, hold on. I'm still determined. It's this photo, but... That guy's a homie, Ryan. I do notice Ryan very often. The only thing I can think of is, like, when he was fiddling with it, he was listening to the lottery ticket stuff. Wait. I slept in it so I don't feel sleepy. Oh, yeah. Is there something... Something's not right, but I can't... I guess I want another hint, son. He's fiddling with it just before he picked up the cup. But he... Wait, so he was fiddling with it, but then... This is tough. So he's fiddling with it. It's on his left. He died instantly, though, so how could he have taken it off? Maybe this is the... Okay, no. which ear had the earpiece? How do we know? Do we know which ear had the earpiece? How do we know? Oh, wait a second. Wait. Yeah, it's, wait. Is it his... Yeah, his left eardrum was ruptured. Yes, there we go. That's... okay. I'm not sure what the relevance of this is, but... Mr. Kudo, there's something very strange about your observations of the victim. What? You say he was wearing the headpiece on the same side as the HMD. No question, you can look me up if I'm wrong. It was his left ear without a doubt. I could only see that side of where he was sitting. I don't think so. What did you say? You're no doubt unaware of this fact, Mr. Kudo. But the victim couldn't hear with his left ear. His eardrum was ruptured. Ah. Traces of medication for his conditions were found in the ear canal. That's right, it's impossible the victim was wearing his earpiece in his left ear, because he couldn't even hear in that ear. Is that true, Captain? It is. Pigeon! Order! This witness's testimony is completely unreliable. He said he only saw the waitress from behind. And he claims the victim was wearing an earpiece when we know his eardrum was ruptured. Well, Mr. Gatto? This single drop of milk is all it takes to destroy the pure black magic in the cup. This old man is my drop of milk. Captain, are you calling me a drip? This is the victim's coffee cup, in which the potassium cyanide was found. The mark on the rim clearly shows that the victim picked it up with his right hand. I'll never back down. I know I'm right. The lad drank his Javachino with his left hand. Let me put you out of your misery. Clearly the victim used both hands. He took a sip with the cup held in his right hand and then switched to his left. That's what the old man saw. Impossible. The witness had already testified on numerous occasions that the victim died immediately after taking just one sip of the coffee. Which hand the victim used to pick up the cup is irrelevant, Your Honor. Facts still stand. With one hand or the other, Mr. L drank the poisoned coffee. Like this! Let me demonstrate. Sadly, Mr. Gatto, that doesn't wash. The point of this testimony was to establish whether the witness's memory is credible. The results are clear. The testimony given by the witness is useless. I believe it is time to conclude today's proceedings. I'm satisfied with that the witness is not deceiving the court. But, to be frank, his testimony is a farce. Did you have to be so frank? Take that, you pompous old fogey. I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo. You can't reach me from there. I'm ordering the defense and prosecution to investigate this case further. That's all for now. Court is adjourned. Wait. If we stop now, where does that leave me? Leave you, Mr. Kudo? Is that blue-suited young upstart over there? I'm just a bumbling old man who can't even dot his T's or cross his I's now. I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but there's nothing I can do. I've kept my mouth shut until now, but there's something else the court should know. What? There's more? To be perfectly honest, it might not be it. But I want another chance. I want another crack at you, you young shark. Just try to... Yes, yeah. He did. And he's assaulting the defense. Evil Shogun. Well, everyone, one final shogun. Cedric Old Man. Sorry, Gramps. I've already had my 17th cup of coffee. What have you got to lose, Captain? I'll give you all the Javachino you want. Come to my house after the trial. I may be 68 years old, but Victor Kudo's still a man. That's enough, witness. I believe it would be quicker for the court to just hear your testimony. You bet. Much, much quicker.
I can't believe this is happening.
Ha 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 ha, you get her. You better get ready, youngster. I get the picture, just quit throwing those seeds at me, would you? Kind of using some sort of infinite ammo code with that box of seeds. Yeah, he used the Konami code, except this is Capcom, so it's the Capcom code. First of all, I want to stress that this might be nothing. I'm not too sure of myself. A young boy slumped over the table as soon as he took one sip of his Javachino. The clumsy idiot upset the vase, he knocked it right over. It broke and the strip of cloth covering the table completely soaked. Well, how about that? Turn things upside down, hmm? No, that really didn't. Is that all? Yes, that's all. I remember it perfectly. Ah, you're doubting me again? You're doubting a poor, defenseless old man? No, we're not doubting you, Mr. Kudo.
Don't you get the feeling there's a question hanging on everyone's lips, Nick?
Yeah, so what? Probably.
That's all I can think of, and I have to cross-examine this guy.
You're a bird brain, that's why. That's all you can think of. Is the Capcom code similar? Yes, it's very similar. Your final cross-examination. Why do I have to... Why? The court generally prefers if witnesses are sure of themselves. Good. Noisy brat. I'm warning you, I'm more savage than Macho Man right now. Than a Macho Man right now. You won't beat me with this testimony. This is the final battle. Chucking those seats harder than ever. I better be careful.
Come on, Nick, nail him.
Already heard that testimony, Mr. Kudo. I know that. I was just setting the mood. How else am I supposed to build up the suspense, hmm? The suspense? Yes, now what do you think? Should I work the audience a bit more? No, please continue, Mr. Kudo, as quickly as possible. Alright, now where was I? Ah, yes, well, I was slumped over the table and... A vase, you say? Yes. There are vases on the tables at that place. On all the tables at that place. They're accidents waiting to happen. They're practically being begged to knock over. Or, they're practically begging to be knocked over. Right about there being vases. That was a vase. And you saw the moment when the victim actually knocked over the vase? Well, it's hard to say. It's a bit unclear. How do you really define... Okay, I get it. I heard it break. And the sight of it's burned into my memory clear as day. Nail him, got a hammer. What are you doing with your clothes, Phoenix? Soaked in water, you mean? Yes, it splashed me on the knee as well. You said you were sitting at the table across from the victim, correct? And yet the water still managed to splash onto you? It was cold, I clearly remember it splashing. I mean, no, but also... Don't worry about it, Kirby. The vase on the victim's table falling and breaking. The vase turned upside down, and I'm testimonies turning this case upside down. It's a joke. Just wanted everyone to hear. What do you think, Captain? I'm impressed. Your ability to waste time. Hasn't raised any objections for a while. So, young show-off. That scrap of it, I'm throwing down the gauntlet. If I lose this one, I'll take it like a man and admit defeat. He's really giving you the evil eye, Maya.
It's you he's looking at, Nick, not me. It's like he's saying I triple dog dare you to find a contradiction, youngin'.
I guess I'll have to rise to the challenge then. So... yeah, he didn't. No, he didn't. Let me save. Gotten through enough text. Oh, whoops. Wrong button. I always think it's A, and it's not. Mr. Kudo, this is a photograph of the crime scene. So what? Look carefully at the table. The vase is there, intact. Ha! Lost your tongue, Granddad? I'm no granddad of yours, hopscotch. Enough. If you throw any more seeds in this courtroom, the cleaners will be here all night. What is it now? I just remembered something. Oh god, please, no. Yes, go on. The broken vase, it was on my table. So you just wasted all of our time. Well, you see, it startled me when that young lad collapsed, so I stood up. That must have been when it fell over. The vase on my table, I mean. The vase on your table? Ah, it was on my table. That's how my groin came to be completely soaked. Okay, but what does that... What does that clear? Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You've certainly earned your kudos for today. I'd like to ask a question now. Have I been any use at all? Perhaps that's something you should reflect on yourself, Mr. Kudo. Wait a minute. If that's the case, there's more. I've got more to say. Oh, yes, I remember something else. Bailiff, escort the witness out of the courtroom. Wait, listen to me. Dramatic. Well, we seem to have been considerably sidetracked, and I'm still not in a position to deliver a verdict. The defendant has not been positively identified as the waitress in question. Additionally, there are 2 disparities in the testimony we have heard thus far. The mark on the coffee cup, and that the victim supposedly drank with his left hand, and the earpiece which was inserted into his left ear, out of which he couldn't hear.
Wow, Nick, you really did. You did it.
I therefore require both defense and prosecution to further investigate the facts. Had enough of his BS? Yeah, really. Yes, Your Honor. There's one more thing before I call today's session to an end. One more thing, Your Honor? The witness we just heard from, he is most insistent that his testimony should be of use. So he summarized it accordingly into this statement. Okay. We may each have a copy of it if you wish. Whatever. The prosecution doesn't need props like that.
God, I was really mad, huh?
Yeah, I would be too. Very well. Here you are then, Mr. Wright. There are 3 copies, my own, yours, and Mr. Gatto's. Yes, I am sorry. 5-year-old's apology.
Like, are we supposed to do with 3 copies?
Well, we don't get all 3 of them. That is all. This court is adjourned. To be continued next time on the Super Shadow 271 Stream Spectacular. But yes, that is actually going to mark the end of stream for me. I think it's a good place to stop, and I'm tired, and I've got a headache, so we're just gonna call it there for now. Finishing this case will take hours, Justin. I can't do it. I don't have enough. I usually end at 5 anyway. Plus, I will be doing something kind of unique at 8 p.m. tonight, so I really hope you guys will stop by. Yeah, next week's episode, exactly. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a special stream at 8 p.m. Don't expect anything like too major out of it, but get this shadow coffee. Yeah, I mean, I can't drink it, but yes. We are going to raid someone. And yeah, like I said, I will be live later tonight. It'll be fun. It'll be a surprise for everyone, hopefully. And yeah, that's it for now, for today. Thank you all so much for stopping by, saying hi, chatting, all that. I really appreciate it. I try and stream every other day, so it's Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays at 1 p.m. yeah, that's gonna be it from me. But we're gonna go, we're gonna raid Phoenix. Yes, later tonight. At 8 p.m., roughly. So I hope to see you there. But for now, we are going to go raid Phoenix, who's playing VR chat. Phoenix is a great streamer. I really hope you'll support her too. When you get in her chat, here is a message that everyone should send. Feel free to copy it. But yes, take care, everyone. Stay safe. Have a good one. I will talk to you later. Bye.